drugs, guns, gambling, goblins. Oh no, and my phone. Welcome back, Boneheads. Where am I? Oh my god, I'm lost. Here I am. Welcome back, Boneheads, to the stream, to Schedule 1, and to the insanity that is... me... I had to fix my green screen. The insanity that is me streaming with my brother. And if you haven't made it to our last stream, our last Schedule 1 stream at least, allow me to reintroduce you to Rattleson. Here he is, chat.
Hello.
You should be able to hear him just fine.
Hopefully. Is my camera up? Oh, there I am.
You
Hi,
should
guys.
be right there, yeah.
Good to see you guys again.
The Bone Brothers. I would love that name, except for Bone Brothers. I fear sounds more like a porn industry, potentially.
Oh.
But hey, who do we have in the chat today? By the way, Logan,
Yes.
you want to give another little introduction for those who are watching later who haven't met you?
Okay, yeah, sure. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces. Okay, anyway, hi. I'm Logan. I am Connor's brother, second in the line of 3.
Yes.
I am the longest Connor McGrath fan, I'd say.
Probably.
My mom and dad. But yeah, I'm not very interesting, but I'm excited to have a very fun night. It's gonna be really cool.
Well, to have a not interesting person on stream seems like a great plan. I don't think that's actually true. And to be totally fair, Damacorus, not making fun of you for calling us the Bone Brothers. It's not a bad name, but it does sound a little salacious. But let's say hello. Let's say hello to a couple people in chat today. A couple familiar faces. We've got Moonlight Lunara. We've got Loser Pet, also known as Cat. Zoo the Minecraft. Moonlight Lunara. I literally just said Plasm User. Zoo the Minecraft. Who else? My Awkward Yoshi. How's it going? If I miss you, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get to everyone, but I do my best. Hello, Hollow Knight. Going Hollow, Dark Souls, or... Yeah.
Love Hollow Knight.
Yeah, Hollow is Dark Souls.
No, I'm plenty interesting. Thank you, Moonlight.
Yeah, we did a whole stream before.
Yes, we did.
Double named, yes, Moonlight, yeah. You're very lucky. You've been blessed. So you might be wondering about the title of today's stream. Goblin hunting. We played this game a little bit before, and we didn't encounter any goblins. That's strange, right?
That's insane, yeah.
Well, apparently, the new Halloween update, or at least the update that was released around Halloween, has added a new setting to the game of Schedule 1, namely the sewers. Now, the fun thing about the sewers, as far as I have looked into, is that it's another way of getting around at night without having to deal with police or potentially rival gangs. But I also saw that 2 new mobs have been added, one of which is called Sewer King, and the other one is just called Sewer Goblin. And I have some idea of what that means. Nothing definitive, but I have an assumption.
Are we gonna get a little Grimbo?
Was that?
Are we gonna get a little Grimbo?
What's Grimbo?
Just like a fantasy ass name for
Oh,
a
okay.
goblin.
A little Scrungly, a little Rizgukgak, a little... What's Jeremy's character? Grizzle. Jeremy's plays a goblin in one of my campaigns named Grizzle.
Okay, question for this. Have you guys ever watched Legends of Avantris or Avantris?
Oh my god, I
hilarious.
just rewatched the Shutru animations. They're hysterical.
You got me to break. You actually got me to break.
Rizgukgak! Your romance partner, Baron.
I know you know the
Rizgukgak.
look.
Alright, here we go.
You actually got me to break.
Goblin D's nuts. Yes, thank you to the Minecraft. Obligatory. It is 2:30 a.m. in a warehouse. Grimbo, Rizgukgak, a little Schmegus. The name reminds me of the names of my 2 haunted dolls, who I can't believe I haven't talked about on stream more often.
You
But
talked about them last stream.
I think I did, yeah. Squimbus and Frumbo. Some fantastic little characters. I just love those kinds of names.
Yeah.
So,
A little bit of COVID-19.
yeah, or more accurately, a bit of stoner lung. Before we get into things, my other little thing is, if you don't know this about me, I am a legal, healthy stoner. Healthy. And I just picked up a new strain today in celebration of today's stream. So I'm going to partake right now. And then after I do that, as long as Rattleson consents, we will get into this and we will go goblin hunting, among other things. We'll probably get distracted. If you
I consent.
Okay. If you saw last stream, we definitely got distracted and basically stopped playing the game after a certain point and just started talking.
It was
But it was fun.
Yeah, the first thing Connor said, no politics. About 10 minutes in, we got completely divulged into politics.
We talked about religion. We talked about our personal family history. We did talk about politics. We did... Why do you have a knife?
Oh, I just play with it. Oh, it's on my desk. It's fun.
Wow. How quirky and...
I'll put it away. I'll put it away.
Do whatever you want.
Fuck yeah, science! Alright, but yeah, are you gonna smack your Ouija man?
Ouija man?
Benjamin, and okay. Habit.
Sorry.
Reckless abandon. I've gotten into this weird habit of like anything drug or vice related. I've like given it weird names, like a very famous vape brand Geek Bar. I have gotten into the habit of calling it Yeek Beezy with my friends. So it all stems from the word yart, from like, oh, can you
like yarts?
Yart.
Like throw up?
Exactly. Like, no.
Oh.
Yart is the weed cartridge or the oil. THC oil cartridge that you put on top of your pen. People call them yarts. At least
who calls them yarts?
Most people I know.
Okay, Someone said drink some water. I will. I only call them carts, and I've been a stoner for years.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe somebody can back me up here. But I've known them as yards for a long time. And so people used to call geek
Go take
bars
your
to
inhaler,
me
loser. Sorry.
Geek beezies. Yeah, here,
So
hand me my
stupid.
geek beezy. And I thought that geek was funnier if I went geek, so it's the yeek beezy. So that's what I've called geek bars for the last like 3 or 4 months.
I mean, I can agree with you that there's a logic to it, but I don't know if it's a logic that I personally agree with. But having said that, moral quandaries aside, I think it's about time. Wow, geek bar phone case. I think it's about time that we became drug dealers.
Yes,
In a video
I'm ready.
game. In a video game. Alrighty, chat. So, just as a reminder, it is by no means an obligation, but if you're interested in supporting this channel and having a little bit of fun, Rattleson's having a little bit of fun. Donating any amount of money allows you to name one of our strains within reason. Obviously, no slurs, nothing offensive, whatever. But if you're interested at all in becoming a legacy in our drug empire, a donation always helps, and we really appreciate it. And all of that good stuff. But without any further ado, I think it's about time that we got back into our drug empire. What do you say, Rattleson?
Yeah, let's do it. I have to ask real quick, Zhao, are you the one who was making the Harry Potter
Yes.
rewrites?
Yes. Oh, and we have
awesome.
a guest visit from Padme, who just hopped up on my lap.
Oh, kitty.
Little kitty. I'm sure she wants to be fed. She does not understand the concept of a routine scheduled feeding time. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and we are Stones and Bones, if you recall.
Oh, yes, I have forgotten.
A great name. I like it.
Padme. Yeah, we love Padme.
We love
What's the full
Padme.
name again?
Her full name is Padme Amélie Dugras. Padme, because Star Wars. Amélie, because the McElroy reference to the Amélie movie. And Dugras, because it's a semi-mixing of Peyton and I's last names. McGrath and Peyton's last name that I won't say, because she's not specifically giving me consent.
I was gonna ask if that wasn't a thing you publicly discussed. Okay.
I just don't know, but I haven't. Oh my god, wait, the name of this strain, which I clearly named at the very end of last stream, fuck, is Ah! By the way, sorry to Bat, sorry to BAT about yelling. I know that you're not a fan of it, but this strain is just A several times, which I love.
Oh, I forgot what you yelled. I was confused if you had coughed.
Huh?
I was confused whether you had coughed.
I did cough earlier. I think, you can't hear it because Discord has that little cancellation feature, but my stream does not. So that's why.
Nice.
We are desperately in more
Fortnite.
need of bags and whatnot.
Oh, baggies?
Yeah, baggies.
I'm gonna sell some drugs.
You're going out on the town now?
We've
got plenty of guns. I'm just doing a little inventory recap because it's been a second. We've got 3 guns, one of which I'm going to keep in my inventory with full ammunition. So we have 7, 14, 21 bullets between us, unless you have a gun as well.
I have bullets. I have a gun with 4 bullets.
Okay. So we're pretty good on defense. So if all of you might recall that Rattleson tends to be our dealer, and I tend to be our mixer producer guy. But tonight, I do have I'm gonna stay committed to our role, but I do have another little side quest, and I want to fucking find the goblins. I want to kill some goblins.
I'm curious if you fight them or if like they're like a character.
If they're okay, here's what I will promise chat right now in this instant. If there are goblins, I'm gonna murder them. It doesn't matter if they're enemies or not. They're dying tonight. Oh, hello.
All right. So, do we have like a general idea of where they are?
I don't know. All I know is 1, they've added ladders to this game, so some buildings you might be able to get on top of, and that's one thing. But 2, we need a key to access the sewers, and I don't know where the key comes from, and I kind of don't want to look it up. I'd kind of like to.
Okay, let's have some critical thinking skills then.
My first thought is the black market.
So yeah, I was thinking probably the wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Yes, probably that.
But sewers. So there's a homeless guy who lives near the sewers, or at least under a bridge. I wonder if talking to him will do anything.
Bat just says goblins. Is that a derogatory nickname for a minority? Not as far as I'm concerned today. Yeah. I know that goblins in some circumstances have been used to mock the Jewish community, but I don't believe that's the case today.
My God.
I was
not expecting that one.
No, I mean, and look, I'm not going to talk about it as a joke, and in fact, we're not going to reference it again today. But insofar as it is the truth that there are certain stereotypes that are associated with the Jewish community that people tend to also use goblins to poke fun at. It's unfortunate, but it's true. So maybe that's where you're going. But otherwise, no, these are, as far as I'm concerned, they're real goblins. They came with the Halloween update.
Famous video game Schedule 1 decided to go, like, you get down to the sewers.
Full far right.
The Goblin.
Yeah, not great. No, in this game, I'm pretty sure it's real goblins. Now, we'll find out. First.
Yeah, if we get the.
Oh, I found a ladder. Do you see this?
Yeah, I just went up it. There's nobody up there.
Well, but still,
if we just get the biggest, like, thrown for a loop, just mega racism out of nowhere, I'm gonna be quite shocked.
This game just very suddenly takes a huge. I mean, I guess it already has a political stance.
Does it?
I guess not really. It's not advocating for the legal usage of drugs. I don't know.
Right. I'm in the warehouse. I imagine it'd be the fixer probably.
Maybe the fixer has it. Maybe, you know another theory I have? That guy with the pot on his head, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's crazy. Maybe he has it.
Okay, how about this? You go talk to Pothead, I get the joke.
If I can find him.
And
that is the joke, isn't it?
Okay, cop is dead.
Yeah.
But I'll go talk to. Yeah, you can get the stuff. I'm gonna go talk to people under the bridge.
Oh, I have been thinking. This is very. It's always sunny coded. You're going under a bridge. We're trying to get into the sewers. It's pretty Charlie Day.
Well, actually, if you watched my favorite YouTuber, they're actually in hell.
Ugh. Don't talk about that video with me, dude. A ton of people fucking hate it.
Really?
Well, so the thing is, I don't know if a lot of people have recognized this. My The Gang is in Hell video is mostly a bit. I'm doing a long-term bit in my video essay. I'm telling a joke. Mostly, I just wanted to talk about a show I really like, which is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. But so many people are like, why the fuck does every YouTuber try to convince me that my favorite sitcom characters are in hell? I'm like, no, they're not. They're not. But it's a bit. I just want to talk about how terrible they are, and they deserve to be in hell. But I don't know. It's
I
just
found the sewer entrance, by the way.
Oh, where is it?
It's under the bridge.
Oh, literally. Okay. Which bridge?
Yeah,
There are two bridges.
Contact Jen for access, as it says on the door.
Jen. Okay, hold on.
Who the fuck is Jen?
How do I access my phone? It's tap. Contacts. Do we know a Jen?
Oh, yeah, good call.
You know what I bet? I bet that it'll just be another thing like dealers or suppliers and stuff, that once we reach a certain threshold, they will text us. I bet that's it.
That's a good point. I'm checking anyways. Yeah.
So
Noah, Jen, quite. Oh wait, Westville. I bet you can go in here.
Yeah. As a reminder, in Westville, our goal right now probably should be trying to unlock as many new buyers as possible, so that we can get Molly as our second dealer. And we should also be talking to Benji to make sure that he has
right. Yes.
drugs. Yeah, it's been a second, and also last stream we were not paying attention, so we have to remember what the fuck we're doing. Also, one of us needs to be reading chat. I'll do some chat reading.
Okay.
Oh, we lost Plasm. Sorry, Plasm user. If you come back or you see this later, thanks for joining, even for a little bit. But goodbye. Awkward. Everyone said goodbye. Crazy Dave. That's one person was being. Crazy Dave is the pothead that we were talking about. How's everyone's Halloween? Yeah. My Halloween was very fun. I streamed for a little bit, and then I rewatched. I watched for the first time with Peyton. Weapons, a movie that I very much enjoyed. Yeah, Crazy Dave is a weed joke that apparently only Rattleson had the skills to recognize. All my friends got wasted as shit.
Devastated on Halloween. I got
Logan's one
so
of those folks.
drunk. I was dressed as Hatsune Miku, skirt and all.
Oh my god, Logan, if you send me a photo of that, I can put it up on stream. It's great.
Okay. I got very, very drunk in the lovely town of Boulder, Colorado.
Which is so funny. I used to live there. I don't anymore.
And we went to a frat party where I proceeded to get a lot of pictures taken with me. Everyone was very, very cool. And I got plastered. People kept handing me fireball shots. Like, this one guy was like, I literally walked up to a guy and I went, oh, are you the wizard from Clash Royale? And he goes, you're the only person who knows that. Take a fireball. And I went, is that a joke? But then he says, fireball. And he went, yeah, it is. And he gave me another one.
See, I love a good fireball joke, but I like it from a D&D perspective, which is the joke in D&D generally is somewhere along the lines of, oh, you have a terrible player. Oh, by the way, remember, you have a flashlight. I totally forgot, but you have it.
Oh, yeah.
Good to know.
It doesn't work very well.
Yeah, I mean, it works, well, sometimes.
It does, I think.
When you're in the dark. Excuse me, chat. But the kind of, the joke in the D&D setting is like, you'll usually have one player who's like, kind of a bastard wizard, like one of those players who loves to derail, and they'll be like, I cast fireball. And the thing about fireball is, unless you have specific spell sculpting abilities, which you kind of only get at higher levels, and if you've taken a specific subclass, fireball is an area of effect spell that that does friendly fire damage. And so the funny thing is, like, oh, you're in a tight, narrow cave or something, and your wizard's at the back of the party, and it's like, a bunch of goblins attack, and the wizard's like, I cast fireball. I'm like, you can, but you will murder your party. And the joke is, the wizard's like, I don't care how much space is around me. I don't care if there's friendly fire. I cast fireball at 9th level, or whatever the fuck. I love it. I love D&D.
I don't really... remind me when I asked. That's what the people who play... I can't think.
I get the picture you're trying to paint.
You're like, hey, there's people in the cave with you, and they're like, remind me when that was my problem.
Yeah. Did we make a rule? Remind me. Did we make a rule that we weren't allowed to kill each other, or is this some kind of like baby game? No. Then I cast fireball, and we all die.
And we all die. Fuck this campaign. This shit sucks.
I tell you what,
I can't see like there are players like that. Like I remember Brennan Lee Mulligan on that one. What's the make some noise? when Sam Reich asked him,
Reich.
or the prompt was that one D&D player, and he starts with, so now that we're done with whatever that was.
Yeah.
And I
Dude,
thought that,
there are two things more than anything else that frustrates me as a DM. The first one is when people ignore or talk through other players' scenes. So like if if the party's split up for whatever reason and like a character's having a one-on-one interaction with an NPC, you as a party should be a part of that. Even if you're not in the scene, you should be paying attention to that because it's a valuable part of the narrative, of the larger story, of the themes, whatever. Pay attention to that. It's rude to only be paying attention when you're on screen, when you're in scene. It implies that you don't care about your fellow players. That's my number one thing. My number two thing, and this is something I don't have to deal with much because I have a pretty great party who I've been playing with for years.
Cool.
They're great. They're fantastic players, and a lot of them started with me and have grown into fantastic players, and it's fantastic. But the other thing that really frustrates me is when a player takes an adversarial role specifically to the DM. Like that's not supposed to be, and maybe in older versions it was, but that's not supposed to be the dynamic. I'm the DM, and as Brennan Lee Mulligan so eloquently lays out, I can put 5 dragons into a room with you and murder you. I can do whatever I want. It's my universe. So when you come and you're trying to fuck with my game and you're trying to break the logic or you're trying to tear apart the lore in a way that upsets the narrative. Now, part of my job is to roll with those punches, and I'm willing to. But the other part of me is why?
Human.
Yeah, the human part of me, the part of me that's trying to have a fun time with my friends and not just trying to play a game or tell a story, is saying, why are you doing that? Why?
Yeah,
what's the point?
Dickish.
Yeah, it's just, is it fun for you? And if it is, that's fine. But in that case, there are other games that maybe you should be playing that are not D&D. By the way, the two products we sold today are Sex Conversation and Art Commission of Tayuya Uzumaki.
Which I do not remember the context of those things at all.
One of them was a random reference, but the second one I'm pretty certain was a donation. So.
Oh, by the way, I sent you the picture.
Did you? Okay, yeah.
Let me real quick.
You go keep doing your thing, and I'm gonna go over to my Discord real quick. Did you send it to me in Discord?
Oh wait, I might have sent it to you just by text.
Oh yeah. Send it to me in Discord.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I thought you thought I reacted shallowly when I reacted to you. A little bit of tick tick boom action.
Is there friendly fire in this game? Yes, there is, Bat. I could totally kill Rattleson if I wanted to. Conyer is already off topic. Hundo P. It's gonna happen a bunch this stream, I guarantee you. Have you seen the video where they kind of go down the line of the alphabet and somehow manipulate the letter Z, like translating it into physics, then like Greek, and then turn it into F for fireball? No, I have not, and I don't know what you're talking about.
Electrify. Sorry.
What?
I had a moment there.
Okay.
I was just Clash Royale, like, don't worry about it.
I think when playing D&D, you need to actually want to play it. We're playing pretend, and if you're trying to ruin the game for everyone else, we ain't playing no more. Exactly. No, that's 100% accurate. Yes, a photo is about to be on screen. I'm trying. Oh, I found it. Here it is. Here you are, chat. This is Rattleson for Halloween. Also, look at those muscles. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Let's take a zoom in there. Yeah, you got the Geek Bar case.
Yeah, you can make that you guys' backgrounds, don't worry about it.
Yeah, a little thirst trap for everyone.
Dude, 8 cops just spawned in front of me. What the hell?
Good for them.
Like, I was just walking down the street and I just bang. And then like, what the fuck?
There must be a donut convention in town.
Must be a bacon convention in town. Oh,
well, there's about to be, I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what. Yeah.
Alright, people are calling you Diva in the chat. Love to see it.
Yo, he's ripped. Thank you. Thank you.
Shredded. No, it's a good photo for multiple reasons. Yeah, no, I took it off. It's done now, but it's a good photo. Why do you keep why does that keep happening? There we go. Okay.
I was like, yo, it's still up.
Divalicious. Oh, Femboy. You got a Femboy in the chat. Love it. Love it. No, I tell you what, when I say, and we're not going to do this conversation again. We're not. But when I say that Logan's personality has taken like a near 180 the past, year and a half, hell yeah, Doris. This is kind of what I'm talking about. Logan.
What does that mean?
Logan, would you agree with me in saying that Logan of prior days, would not have felt comfortable dressing up as a woman for Halloween?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
I've become a lot more comfortable being myself.
Yeah.
And although that I identify myself 100% with masculinity, that doesn't mean that I can't have fun and dress feminine for the night.
It's arguably more masculine to be comfortable doing so.
Yes. Sega. What's up?
Sega.
What's up, little sis? If anyone gets that reference, please.
I do not. But it immediately makes me think of the fact that writers, when they're writing siblings in movies, never fucking know how to do it.
No.
Or was it a porn joke?
No, it's not a porn joke.
Oh, okay.
So, Hatsune Miku and Sonic the Hedgehog were originally owned by the same company, but there was a messy, split up of the companies.
Oh,
So,
really?
because Sonic was created first, there are a lot of artists who depict Sonic calling Hatsune Miku "Oh, what's up, little sis?"
Oh, okay.
His little sister.
I've been playing this game. I'm sure you're familiar with it. Dying Light, and
Oh my god!
the voice actor for Kyle Crane is Sonic,
Yeah.
and every once in a while he goes
and also
"Ha!
Mirage.
Fucking Jesus Christ!" And I'm like, "That's Sonic. That's Sonic who's saying that."
Yeah, no, there's. Have you seen those videos that are same character, same voice actor?
Oh, I love them. They're always so
Yeah,
interesting.
because it's like, ha, Tails, you're too slow, and we're gonna go save Dr. Robotic.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Jesus fucking Christ! Some fucking zombie just spewed some shit at me.
No, the one that I saw was the fucking same character, by the way. That's Ultron, and it's it's me, the one and the most evil Ultron, the only destroyer of the world, or something like that.
Wait,
And it's
which version of Ultron?
The one from a kid's TV show, and then it's
Okay, because not the version
entire
that's like.
staff dies.
Oh, wait a sec. Wait. So wait, are you doing
Ultron.
the same character by different voice actors, or
Same character by yeah. There's
Oh.
different ones. There's same voice actor by
Right.
the way, and then same character by the way. So it's
Right.
me, the one and evil Ultron, who loves me, myself, and I.
Yeah.
Scream, and your entire staff dies.
Right. Yeah. And
Yeah.
I just rewatched The Office. Am I right in remembering that Robert California is Ultron, or is it someone else?
Robert California.
The guy who plays Robert California.
No, his name is. Oh my god, I love him. He's fantastic. What the hell is his name?
I'm just looking it up.
I love.
It is James
really,
Spader.
Yeah, James Spader.
James
Oh, is that
Spader is Robert
California?
California.
Okay, alright, yeah. I didn't
Fucking
know. I thought that was actually
hilarious.
a person's name. I actually didn't realize that was actually a character. I thought
No,
you
it
were
is.
an actual person named that.
No. The James Spader is the actor, but it's so funny because
I love
when I
James
was
Spader.
playing No, I'm Not a Human in my Halloween stream.
Dude, do you know what's so insane? I have gotten super into that game, did not talk to you about it at all, and then I just look at my fucking Instagram and you're playing it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Ton of people recommended it to me, and I also got
Yeah.
I saw a bunch of fan art from it. One of which came from Sarcastic Scribbles, who did one of the
I'm familiar.
regularly used arts for my channel.
I can't stop winning. Oh, that's
And so I decided to finally check it out. It's a great game, a game that I'm bad at, but I can see how you would get better at through more playthroughs. So I'll definitely stream it again. By the way, I'm ordering more seeds.
cool.
Bless
Excuse me.
you.
I heard a thing about the game that there are a couple characters, like one or two, that
Mm-hmm.
will always guaranteed be a visitor or a person,
Mm-hmm.
but then everybody else, it's up in the air, depending on what's played through.
Wait, is that
So, like,
true? Because that
yeah, so-
fucking
so-
complicates it. I was like,
so
oh,
it's-
I'll do way better next time. Oh, fuck.
It means
That's
you can't
crazy.
look it up.
Right.
What does happen is you'll start seeing repeated, different dialogue that you'll start to like, be like, oh,
You'll be like, oh, that's a good sign.
that's visitor dialogue versus normal dialogue. But
Fascinating.
Like, there was a
Fascinating.
character, I was watching a guy play it, and he was all pissed because he was like, "No, I brought that guy in last time, and he wasn't a visitor. Like, the pale man literally said he wasn't a visitor." But then he killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
No, it's so you're super into that too, because we haven't talked about
It's
it
cool.
at all before.
it's really cool.
Chat, really interesting fact that you might not know, and I actually had forgotten about until he reminded me. is that the person who introduced me to Fears to Fathom is Rattleson.
Yeah.
And I had forgotten that, and then I started doing the
Charles,
series.
You're a piece of shit.
Wait, oh, I thought you were talking to someone in
like my
chat. I was like,
sample.
whoa!
No, he doesn't like my sample.
Ah, fuck you. Fuck you, dog. I need to get some more stuff at the gas station.
Oh, by the way, I put all my money into the card. If you didn't.
No, I saw. Thank you. I'm not gonna waste it. Oh wait, I found. Okay, I just checked the Cranky Frank, Dave, whatever, the guy with the pothead does not have a key on him.
Well, because remember, we're looking for.
Oh, Jen, right? It's Jen. Okay, so, chat. If we ever talk to a Jen and we kind of miss the fact that it's an important character, I need you to scream at me. What are people saying in the chat?
Yeah, I've not looked. Here, read it like out loud for me.
Yeah, I'll do it. Okay, I'm just gonna stand on the street, but I'm reading over it. Okay. all the people calling you a diva because of Hatsune Miku, love it. 8 cops heard Hatsune Miku and came running from Akadoshi.
From when they teleported.
yeah. Zoo the Minecraft said working it. Loser said, or Cat said, nah, don't call cops pigs. Pigs are actually very smart and sweet. Red. Sega. Dama accurately says all clothes are unisex if people stop being babies about it. Correct.
I actually, you know what? We don't need to get into it.
Hey, look, I tell you what, I'm an Irishman. Irishmen love a good skirt. Kilts.
Sure.
It just is.
For me, I don't think that like a specific shirts or like blouses, or namely bras, are necessarily a thing for me.
But tell me, sir, if you were 50, 100 pounds heavier and you had some breasts on you, would a bra not be helpful?
Well, that's the fat deposit of
adipose. Is that what it is?
Of how boobs work is different between male and females for obvious reasons. So one of them's holding them up, and the other one would be like basically doing nothing. Like they're just sag to the bottom of it when one of them is actually supporting. Yeah.
I'm not going to speak to the accuracy of that statement, and honestly, I think this might be a topic worth avoiding. But either way, I agree.
Are you saying don't answer the question you're about to say or something?
Huh?
Oh, okay, never mind. Continue.
What? No, I don't have a larger point other than just, wear what makes you feel comfortable. And I don't think Rattleson disagrees. There's nothing, certain people might have an idea of what is meant to be worn by one person or another.
If you're a dude or dude presenting or male
presenting is the word you're looking for.
Okay, male presenting. I'm very.
You're fine.
And you want to wear a bra? That your prerogative. Free country. Go for it.
Live your life.
Happy, do what
yeah.
you want to do.
That's the main takeaway. And we need to not get caught up in these conversations again and actually focus. Oh, but I'm gonna keep reading chat.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm doing something. I've been dealing with Benji.
Hell yeah. Logan knows how this game is played. Okay, I returned to the writing desk, boys, but Connor number 2. Logan, you're Connor number 2 now. I thought
I was low. I had a nickname.
We've accrued a number of nicknames, and chat can remind us of those. But another one that you've just gained that I might even call you in real life is Connor number 2, because I love that.
What's Brady?
Wait, why is Connor number 2 Brady?
No, I said what about Brady? Is he Connor?
He's Connor number 3 or Logan number 2, depends on how you look at the hierarchy. It's fine. Brady's my youngest brother.
It was like Ligan or Lygian or whatever.
I'm Connor, spelled like a white person with a Y instead of an O.
right.
O-R. And I think it might be Logan, like with a Y instead of an A. I think so. Yeah. Okay, what else have we got? Anyway, the reason that Connor number 2 is being begged is that the floor of our apartment is terrible. I'll deal with it at some point. I saw one of those, and it was for Bakugo. Oh, this is about the same voice actor thing. About Bakugo from My Hero Academia. And one of the comments literally said something, it's just Bakugo, but in different pitches. I've never watched that show.
Something that I love is the fact that Yuri Lowenthal is in so much stuff. So, like, he's the Helldiver, and Helldivers,
Spider-Man.
He's Spider-Man.
And he's, yeah. And I didn't know that, but once you pointed it out to me, I was like, every time I hear him going, get some! Get some! I'm like, that's Spider-Man.
My life
That's
is
Spider-Man right there. I love it. Okay. Before I forget, Himmel the Hero has the same voice actor as Bakugo. Is Himmel the Hero from Frieren? Yeah. I need to watch that. I actually watched the first
Oh my god. I hope my
two
girlfriend's
episodes.
watching right now.
It was interesting.
Because I hope my girlfriend's watching right now because she like that.
If you're watching Bones, throw us a like in the chat or throw us a little comment just to say hello. We don't have to shout you out, but just say something that Rattleson would recognize. So, okay.
I know she said that she was gonna watch or just
Cool.
like catch a little bit of it.
Cool.
So if you're in right now, baby, just give me a text me, I guess.
Bones,
You don't wanna
if chat is missed, is Rattleson's partner. I'm gonna keep reading chat. Okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna power through this and we'll talk about stuff after. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Before I forget, Himmel. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's true completely. Oh yeah, how did the No, I'm Not a Human playthrough go? I got an ending that I was not super satisfied with because I felt like I just made a dumb mistake during the playthrough. But there will be another one, so if you missed the first one,
by the way?
It was the guy with the gun came.
You got shot.
Yeah, I got shot. And then,
Oh my God.
and then I was
You went
like,
on because
and then I became the new
that
crazy
one is
shooter.
rough
Hold on.
because
No. We'll talk about this in a second. I need to read chat
Okay.
so I can
Alright,
keep playing. I need to read chat. Okay. We'll talk about this though. That was the ending I got. It went okay. That's the funny thing about shapeshifters. They change. Yes, this is still in reference to our No, I'm Not a Human conversation. You refuse to fathom. Yippee. Yeah, it's so fun. I like it. Where were you searching? That man did not have pockets. He has video game pockets. Hammer space, you know? Hi, welcome, Qatar8270. Happy to have you here. Enjoy the stream. Dama says, I also recognize that some clothes are affirming or disaffirming for different people, so while they can be, that doesn't mean they have to be. Exactly. I understood that you get
valid.
that. Of course.
I get you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm making a new strain right now. If anyone would like to name it, now's your chance.
Now's a chance. But in reference to that, Big Chumby, welcome to the stream, says, oh boy, I'd like to order 0.6 grams of my favorite strain. About to yell. Ah! Okay. It's been like 30 minutes. That it has. It's actually 41:10 now. Lygian Tenor. Oh, we've got Damakora says. Oh no, I'm under arrest. I gotta fucking keep playing. Wait. Okay. Hold on.
I hear the gunshots. Need help?
No. Yes. I do.
I'm coming.
Oh no. I forgot.
no,
There's a curfew, and then I was reading chat, and I forgot. Yeah, you see me. I am out of bullets, but just kill this guy. He's low. Thank you.
Fucking got him.
Thank you, my brother. I forgot that I should probably go inside because of curfew stuff.
Can I get a quick?
Chat, you heard him. Okay. I'll continue reading chat and then I'll keep doing what I'm doing.
Fuck you, pig! Fuck. Get the fuck away from me! He just tried to hit me with his car. This has to be police brutality.
Okay, so Rattleson's dealing with his own shit over there. You can kind of see him.
He tried to hit me with his fucking car.
Yeah. Loser. Oh, we got a donation for a new strain. Whoa. Hi, Peggy. Dama, thank you so much for the donation. The strain is called Diva Logian. And just in that same vein, Damakoris gave us two new great nicknames. Lygian for Logan and Canaire. Thank you, Dama. Appreciate it. But more so, thank you, Dama, for the donation for Diva Logan. We really appreciate it. You cannot imagine. It means a lot to us.
The part that I have the issue with is not the Logan part, it's the Diva part.
Don't have a problem with you. Diva is a compliment in my eyes. A diva is a female version of a hustler. Let me know in the chat if you got that. Let me know in the chat.
3 guns and 2 magazines.
Hell yeah, that's great news. Okay, what else does the chat have to say? I've never heard of Connor being spelled like that. Well, clearly you weren't in our last stream because it was spelled like that plenty in our last stream. Because I don't want it to end.
Called?
It's actually, it's called Diva Logan, but instead of an AN, it's YN. We wo, cops, yo, dong, holy donation, Cognaire, Macgroth.
Dude,
You a
really
diva.
it sounds like you're trying to say cognac, which is alcohol.
It's an alcohol.
I love that shit.
It's the truth. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bathroom break, chat. Rattleson will entertain you in the meantime.
Yes, I am a great entertainer. You gotta name it that if you're uncomfortable, but it was a compliment. I appreciate you. No, I don't take any offense or discomfort to it at all. I find it funny how, like, considering like the way that I suppose present myself, being called a diva is not something I am very used to. Like when I went to a Halloween party a little bit before I went to Boulder with my girlfriend, where she was dressed as Maka from Soul Eater. I hope a couple of you know what that is. And she did great. She had the scythe and everything. And I was Hatsune Miku. And somebody walked up to me and said, who cares if she's gone? Welcome back, pronouns blue hair. And I didn't know what that meant in the slightest. And I felt really bad. Hey, we got our first sale of Diva Logan, by the way. Oh, 2 of them. Based, I think. But yeah, I am not super... Like, the way that I present myself is not super, like, I don't know. I don't do a lot of, like, feminine presenting things. And I don't know how to explain this one. So I'll just leave it at where I did. But like to be called that is different and it's interesting, and I don't know. It's fun. It's fun in a different way. Let's see. Cocknear McGrap. Rattleson, you have you been comfortably expressing your furry passions lately? Can't say I have, but thank you. Log off. Anyone can be a diva. Heart, thank you. I appreciate you. 2 people on my cross-country team had a stuffy they named Cognac. I don't know. I think you actually nailed the spelling of Cognac. I believe that's, like, spot on. Nailed it. Like, feel free to check your own spelling, but based off of what I know, I think that's exact. So, props to you. It was either a funny inside joke or a weird insult. Either way, you slayed. No, I very much appreciate it, Dama. Thank you. I should have had a better reaction to it because I was so not ready for it. I think I was more caught off guard than anything else. Why is my GPU so fucking hot? Okay, I'll deal with that in a second. All right, what's everyone doing tonight? Like, what has everyone been up to? And I do apologize. I do think I remember that a couple of you. It's just Cognac. Okay, that's on me. I believe there's a couple people in the stream who are not American, so it might actually be, what, almost morning for you guys at this point, right? I don't know exactly our time difference, but when I was in Scotland, I think it was 14 hours from where I am. So it might be morning for my lovely English, or for Connor's lovely English viewers. Also, doesn't Connor, Rattleson's a boy pop, girly pop, but boy. Appreciated. I've never heard that one before. My girlfriend would love this. She like smacks my ass and shit, and then she's like, "Oh, yeah, you're a good girl." And so maybe that's actually not a good stream conversation. I'll just say that I'm not a big fan of it, but I indulge her. Fortunately, I am not British nor American. Oh, do tell. Where are you from? I'm Canadian, and it's only an hour ahead. Yeah, I'll log off. It's 3:15. Am I just log off now? It's 3:15 a.m. Damn. Logan. Hello. What's up, Zao? Oh, I assume that that's you. I'm getting mad at me. You're British, but thank you for censoring it. I almost got triggered, so thank you. Canada. Hell yeah. Okay, whoa. So you guys have territories, and I know there's a different thing. You guys have 2 types of things. It's territories, and it's not boroughs. That's New York City. I don't think it's states, right? Is it districts? It's territories and provinces? I think that's right. Provinces. That sounds right. Somebody please correct me. Province. Yeah. Okay, that sounded right. Provinces and territories. Cool. What's the one with all the oil that I've seen? Is that Ontario? Or is that Toronto? Districts, like in the Hunger Games? Yeah, kind of like that. I don't know. I was confused for a second, but then I remembered it was provinces. What's the difference between, if you don't mind me asking, Alberta? Thank you. The difference? That is a question for one of our Canadian viewers, my friend. I bleed red, white, and blue, and have no idea what the fuck is going on above us. I'm actually curious about this. I'm actually gonna watch the chat and see what y'all say, because I'm actually quite curious as to what the difference is.
Okay, I am back, everybody. Sorry that took an extra second, chat. I had to feed my cat. How's it going
We're
here?
talking about the differences between what a province and a territory is in Canada.
I have nothing to add to this conversation.
Yeah, what I said was I bleed red, white, and blue, and have no idea what the fuck is
I
going on.
have no idea.
Like, yeah, they're our closest neighbor, shared with Mexico, but.
Mm-hmm.
In the same way, I don't know what the hell's going on in Tijuana or something like that. I don't know what the fuck's going on in British Columbia.
Sure. Are we sleeping?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Connor, yay. Yeah, they had enough of my ass.
They got tired of you.
They're like, Jesus. By the way, we sold 7 Diva Logans tonight. Thank you again.
The literally gets in the way of Diva Logan. That sucks.
I don't actually really remember. For the most part, they're the same, I think. Is it like how, for those who are unfamiliar, Massachusetts is technically not a state. It's what's known as a commonwealth. We are called the 50 states, but technically it is states and then a commonwealth. And I know Texas also has its own designation for its state. But yeah, I basically it's the exact same thing.
They just found a new fun name for it.
They're quirky and different like that.
Commonwealth is a cool name, to be fair.
Commonwealth is sick, yeah. Yeah, what are you on, Massachusetts? It is for sure interesting. Or is it? No, I don't think it's Pennsylvania. All right, I'm looking it up. It's one of the two.
It's weird to me that you need gasoline to make
I looked
Coke.
up which state, and it came up immediately with which state has the most school shootings. Yikes.
Out of curiosity, which one is it?
I would imagine it would probably be our furthest southern. Wait, I guess that'd be Florida, Texas. Let's find out.
Yeah, I'm curious now. Super cool topic for today's stream.
California. That's surprising. They have the most amount of gun laws.
Does it have to do
Which
anything with
state
like
likes
population?
stepbrother porn the most is the second one.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
What?
get off of this. Which state is called a commonwealth?
That's the number 2 which
Yes.
state?
I looked up which state is, and it said that. There's 4 states in our commonwealths: Kentucky, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, and Virginia.
Huh.
Interesting.
Commonwealth, if I remember right, are the less centralized than states. Like UK has a commonwealth and the Polish-Lithuanian commonwealth. Interesting.
Wow. Somebody has elite ball knowledge in this chat.
Elite what knowledge?
Ball knowledge.
Ball
California
knowledge?
has the most people too, right?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
I think so.
That like it makes the most sense. And was it mass shootings or was it just gun violence? I can't remember what.
School shootings.
Oh, school shootings.
Which...
Bummer. Bummer
Yeah.
topic. Bummer topic.
Yeah, California has the most people with 39 million people in it.
It makes sense. Never a fun kind of thing to wrap your head around, but logistically, I guess.
Logistically.
Yeah.
Yeah, more people, I guess, yeah. Definitely not a fun conversation, that's for damn sure.
No, sir. All right, I'm gonna go collect these dead drops.
Okay. Oh, I just realized I have $2,000 in the little banky.
Nice.
Cat,
We need
what
to
cats?
start setting new goals. Or actually, no. Our next goal has got to be just
Okay,
getting
here's the
Molly.
difference between province and territory in Canada. While provinces exercise their constitutionally recognized legislative powers, the territories exercise powers delegated by the federal government under the authority of the Parliament of Canada. Oh. So one of them is like a voted and one of them is basically like kind of executive decision? That's interesting. So one of the... Oh, alright. That's interesting. Thank you for teaching me.
Okay. I need to literally reread over this just to understand it. While provinces exercise their constitutionally recognized legislative powers, the territories exercise power delegated by the federal government under the authority of the Parliament of Canada. So it's just a difference in where they get their authority from, it sounds like, more
That's
than anything else.
I was getting the, like, legislative powers, like the legislative branch versus executive branch. Sounds like one of them is more executive and one of them is more, like, one of them is kind of like like being told, and then the other one is more like kind of like voting, getting bills passed, voting on it. That's what at least what it sounds like to me. If I'm completely wrong, then I'm wrong. But that's what I got from it. Like one of them acts more like a monarchy, kind of, or like one person ahead and that makes a decision. Okay, tapping back to say that as a
Brit.
I know I'm Connor. The fact that America is as big as kind of wigs me out. In the UK, you can drive to the tip of Scotland to the lowest shore in a few hours. Yeah, you can drive 14 hours in Texas and still be in fucking Texas.
And still be heavily in Texas.
You can go into the panhandle next to Oklahoma and drive all the way to Corpus Christi, and you're like oh, sick. It's been 12 hours. I don't know. Yeah, it takes me like 16 hours across 3 states. It's so fucking true. Me and my buddies drove from our lovely state of Colorado to South Padre Island, Texas. If you guys want to look up what that is, I live in Fort Collins. If you want to like throw that into your Google Maps and understand how fucking long of this drive that was, South Padre Island from Fort Collins. If anyone wants to throw that into their Google Maps or Apple Maps or whatever, it fucking sucked.
A very fun trip though when you're making it with friends.
Oh my god, that trip, like we talk about that all the time because South Padre Island is basically the closest thing you can get to Mexico without actually crossing state lines. But it's also an island that has 2 bridges that get out of it. It's literally an island off of. It's basically just one long thing like this. So like there's ocean. You can get to the ocean by walking easily on both sides and within 5 minutes. It's very cool. But like, oh man, like just like walking on the beach, beer in hand, just like hanging out with my buddies, like that was just unreal.
Sounds cool.
What a fantastic experience. You do begin to lose yourself in the road for a while. One might even call it, I don't know, like dark Americana or something like that. I'm not too sure if that's what we're calling it, but you know.
There's actually more accurately, American Gothic is probably the right word because Dark Americana refers more to
liminal spaces.
Well, I mean, there's that. The highway is a liminal space under the right circumstances, but more accurately, Dark Americana refers to literature and media that is trying to capture the Dark American spirit, whereas Gothic. Gothic culture can exist both artistically and just in regular like architecture and design and presentation. So. I think a more Gothic Americana is more accurate, but they both reference the same thing, which is the awesome classic Connor McGrath video.
You know, guys, I'm gonna be the first to say it. I think we really need some more quiet horror.
Let me be the first to say it.
I'll be the first to say it.
The video has over 500,000 views at this point, which is crazy.
That's excellent.
Fucking awesome. But I mean, if not for that video, I don't even think I would be doing this at all today.
I mean, ranking horror protagonists by how stupid they are was also a pretty good video.
And that's true. And that pumped me up to, like, you know, keep doing it in the moment. But the quiet horror reception was astounding to me. That it was at a time when I literally didn't think it was possible to have a future in YouTube. And then I woke up one day and it had 200,000 views already. And I was like, oh. And it's different.
Insane.
It just, I mean, it was crazy. And I don't have any video that's done better than that. I mean, genuinely, that video has outperformed. It changed your life in some ways. In a lot of ways, I would say. It really did. And I stand by that video, and maybe I'll make a follow-up to it at some point later with better editing. But, like, because, I mean, I feel like it's been a large proponent of a lot of the horror that I've talked about on this channel, talking about subtlety and imagination and leaving things up to your audience's imagination and all kinds of stuff. But
I'm so sorry. I am talking to Geraldine right now, and he has an option on his character that says, do you have a sewer key? And he says, none of your fucking business.
Oh.
None of your business. I'm
That's
following
interesting.
you fucking
Yeah. Can you try pickpocketing him?
That's a damn good point.
Yeah, see if he's got it on.
Get it! Yes! Oh, fuck whatever I was talking about my YouTube career or whatever the fuck. We're Goblin Hunters.
Dude, that was tiny. Who is Ethan Winters? What?
What? Who's
That
Ethan
doesn't- who is Ethan
Winters?
Are you talking
I
about
have a
Ethan
video
Winters?
to show
Ethan
you.
Winters?
Ethan Winters. Ethan Winters.
Winters?
Ethan Winters. Ethan Winters is the protagonist for Resident Evil 7 and 8. I have made two
Also-
separate videos about this character because I love him.
We're gonna
He's
be
an
calling
idiot.
these daddy points.
Oh,
Father points.
yes.
Yeah, I loved that so much. That just killed me.
I do love daddy points. Hey, nobody has to bully Bat. I know we were all surprised that they didn't know our special boy, but look,
It caught
It's a
me
big
off
world
guard
out there.
So much when I was watching that video, because I remember I was doing something else. I typically like listen to your videos while I'm doing something else. Like I usually
a
listen. to it while
lot
I'm
of people
working.
do. A lot of people do.
And but I just remember just being like, "Daddy points," and it like just caught me so off guard. It very much killed me. I liked it.
Those videos, I wish that I could recommend them to everyone because I have a specific sense of humor, and I've seen from the comments of that video that some people find it supremely annoying. But I did genuinely have some of the most fun I've ever had with this channel making those videos.
Whoa.
They are
Golden
so
skateboard
fun.
quick.
Huh?
The golden skateboard's quick. Also, let's
Yeah.
go fucking goblin hunting, Connor.
Are we going right now?
Why not? I got no deals right now. Everything's off the market because I sold
We're going
everything.
fucking goblin hunting. Oh, I mean, should we wait until it's night though?
Ooh, a little bit of eerie
To make it
action.
spooky? Yeah, let me do some more drug dealing stuff, and then once curfew hits, we'll stock up on weaponry.
Everyone, pull out your lamps or your flashlights and get under your covers. We're getting spooky.
It's getting spooky.
Oh, nice.
I knew they had a gun on them,
Dumbass
so
yeah.
we're gonna fucking murder those goblins.
Oh, wait, that wasn't a goblin.
I mean, cops are kind of goblins if you think about it a little bit.
Except for Bobby.
You mean our neighbor?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you know, you know. Dude was a really sweet guy.
Sure. Yeah. No, he was he was a nice guy. A cab except for Bobby.
Bobby.
is the joke
And my
here.
buddy Jackson.
No,
He's
but
also
look,
nice.
look, and we're not going to talk about this, but that is the larger kind of conversation associated with ACAB is that, oh, plenty of people know a nice cop, but it's about the institutional issues, you know, whatever.
Except.
But yeah, but ACAB except for Bobby. I hear you. No, he was a nice guy.
Thank you,
His daughter was our babysitter for a long time.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Do you remember that?
What's her name?
Christina.
Should I say her name? Okay. All right.
It's a very common first name, so just don't say their last name. Because I don't know it.
I don't remember what it is.
Yeah. Goblin D's nuts, yes. Yes. I think someone said that earlier, but either way, it's always good.
Oh, it's Halloween.
It's Halloween.
Actually, wait, I'm gonna throw this cop in the dumpster to get them out of the way.
Is it Halloween in game?
No, I just said that.
Oh, okay.
Why are you doxing people on street? Yeah, nah.
Why am I doxing people? Yeah, dude. All of you go fucking
Jesus.
find Christina.
We're not gonna talk about politics today. I swear. I start talking about ACAB. You know, run from it, hide from it. Destiny arrives. All the same. What the fuck?
Your mic has gotten very quiet all of a sudden.
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck is
Dude,
what?
this truck appeared in front of me and then teleported fucking 7 feet in front of me.
Hold on, say one more thing.
Somebody's truck
Okay, your mic is
appeared
better.
and, like teleported in front of me, and then like find Christina. Like, is that like a Skyrim mission? Like the top of your fucking
Yeah.
thing.
Dun,
Find
dun.
Christina. A random marker 7,000 miles away.
Yeah.
Just lights up.
You just see a random house in Highlands Ranch. You're just like, huh. Well, actually, no, she doesn't even live there anymore. Yeah, I don't even know where she is. I can't dox her.
I remember where. Actually, I remember where she moved, but it's not Colorado.
That's
I'm
great.
not
Well,
gonna tell you where she lives
there
now.
you go,
'Cause I
yeah.
remember her mom and I actually.
Yeah, chat.
Jarvis, locate Christiana. Oh, Christina. Is that how you spell?
That's
Christiana.
not how you spell Christina. That is Christiana.
Logan's mic is getting stolen by the goblins. Fuck! No! They're always a. Get off it! What?
People are yelling at
God.
Logan. Okay, in chat, tell me right now, are any of you Logan's friends or his girlfriend?
I think somebody was getting mad at me for yelling.
That's how my
Hold on, give me a
autocorrect
second.
spelled Christina. Thank you so much, Big Chumby, for the donation. We've got a new strain title. It's going to be Parasocial Hyperimpregnation. We love it. We love it. That's great. Do you have an explanation for us for what that's called, or you just want us to roll with that?
I wish I was Logan's girlfriend guy, by the way. Thanks, Matt.
How do you feel about that?
I'm sure you're a lovely person.
He's Canadian.
He's Canadian, and also I am not a homosexual male. So, but
he said
you
girlfriend.
Did say you want to be my girlfriend.
It's different.
So,
yeah.
It is different. Unfortunately, I am taken now. Hello,
Yes.
I am Logan's girlfriend. Hi, Cameron. That is not. I wanted to swing the conversation. Who the hell is Big Chumby? Is that
Big Chumby's the person who just donated to us.
no? Yeah, I think is that. I think I know who that is. Probably.
Text the person first. See if it is them.
Yeah, if I just start yelling people's names.
Yeah. Are you blank first name, last name, or what? Great joke, Connor. By the way, we need to go goblin hunting soon. But only after the strain, so we can name it Parasocial Hyperimpregnation. Parasocial.
If this is not him, he's gonna be really fucking confused.
I just want to break this name down. But parasocial, referring to the sensation of believing you have a relationship with a person who you do not actually have a relationship with.
Wait, the guy I just texted is also in stream and just commented. Okay, well.
Not them, then maybe. Hyper, as in rapid, fast, or imperceptible. Impregnation, as in making someone pregnant. So you're very quickly impregnating someone who you believe you have a relationship with, but don't actually in real life. Cool. So we're renaming Slimy Balls Parasocial.
Boys, you need to clean the floor. No, I refuse.
No, we do need to. It was brought up
Let's
earlier.
go Grumbo hunting.
Grumbo
I hear
hunting.
people coming back from the club. They yapping. What? Oh, fuck you!
What?
Eat my 45 caliber, you dumb bitch.
What?
He's not even getting out of his car. He's not even getting out of his car. Oh, there he is.
Oh,
Got
there's
him.
gunfire
two
in the
shot, dude.
distance.
Are you living at more than social security number? Yeah, real.
What does the cop Transformers say in Transformers? Are you ladies man
Ironhide?
24601 or whatever the fuck? 24601
Oh,
is
yeah.
obviously
Yeah. Is
Windows,
that
but-
Ironhide? The police
Yeah,
one?
I think Ironhide is
Yeah,
the
that's
name of
right.
the character. Hell yeah.
He is so fucking
All right,
cool.
are we going goblin hunting now?
Yes. Also, can I just say this? Out of every single Transformer, I fucking
Oh my
love
god.
Cameron! Thank you for the
I
donation!
guess we have our new weed strain name, Boy Borshin. I don't.
It's an inside joke.
You know what? Fine.
We have to go. No, he was saying that, like, Logan, what if you get M-preg? And I said, no, I'll have to go to the boynecologist for my boy abortion. I don't know.
Yikers. But a rule's a rule. Is
Yeah.
it? By the way, are we naming the strain Logan's Boy Abortion or just Boy Abortion? I need your input,
Cameron,
Cam,
let us
or
know,
Bacon Freak.
man.
Yikers! Logan's Boy Abortion. The boynecologist is pretty crazy.
Yeah, the boynecologist.
Which is crazy because you could have just said guy necologist.
No, because that's confusing.
Guy.
I get the joke.
No, you make a long pause. Guy.
I bring that up. Yeah, guy, gynecologist.
Necologist.
No, but well, also I found out that I actually looked it up. I didn't know what gynecologist, like what gyne the root or the prefix meant. Gyne literally just means woman.
I'm trying to
literally
think
means
of one
woman
other word
doctor.
that has that root so I can find it. Like,
It just literally means woman doctor. The dude gynecologist.
the dude necologist. Oh my god,
We
we're
have more
having
wine
another
for me?
donation from
Thanks,
Grot
no, he's just
Or.
telling me that we have wine in the kitchen.
Go get
Thanks,
it.
guys.
Go get it. I'm about to
Go
take a
get
shot.
it?
Go get
All right,
wine.
Whatever.
And in the meantime, I'm
It's
gonna
red
name this
wine.
one
I'll be right
Boy
back.
Wine. Okay, so this one is. Did we get a confirmation?
Good evening, everyone. Oh, hi, Tiger. Welcome to this. Welcome to what's happening here. The cash is flowing like wine today. Connor number 2, you have hyperautism, manicologist. Oh boy. What's done is done. Ugh. All right, we need to make a new strain for boy wine. Wine for boys. Oop. It's real quiet without Logan here. He has to go get his boy wine and probably talk to his friends. Oh, there we go. You don't like red wine?
I just talked to them and I just said I thanked them for the donations. Thank you, Nick and Cam. You guys are absolute legends.
Very kind.
You guys are very cool. Even if you guys are basically using, it literally says on the stream, donating name a strain, and you guys have missed the point.
Yeah.
One of the donations was for my boy abortion, and the other one was just letting me know that we still have wine that I was familiar that we had in our fridge.
Well, hey, so we've got Logan's boy abortion. That one's about ready to get packaged. We'll do that in a second.
This is a crazy fucking.
This is a bit strange.
Oh my god. I'm looking at the names. Logan's boy abortion, parasocial hyperimpregnation, ACAB weed, Canada stuff, Diva Logan, Granddaddy Purple, that's just Granddaddy Purple, Green Crack, Sour Diesel, OG Kush, these are the normal ones. Fire Truck Red, oh yeah, cause somebody asked me my color and I said Fire Truck Red and they're like, name it that. Sex Conversation, Art Commission of Tayuya Uzumaki, Critical Charlie Thinking. Is that a Moist Critical reference or am I tripping?
I don't remember. I think that was... I've just been naming stuff whatever we're talking about.
Stardust.
That was a donation.
Dama's Blessing. Oh yeah, Dama Chorus. We have the Dama's Blessing.
Hell yeah.
We should make that again. It's Green Crack and Viagor.
Yeah.
Apology to Michael. That can mean anything. And then Biff.
Hell yeah. And we're about to get a new one right now.
Yeah, here comes Logan's boy abortion. I guess I'll go.
No, we've already got Logan's boy abortion. Now we've got...
Is it on the shelf?
It needs to get packaged. But this one's boy wine.
Okay, I'm gonna go sell some Logan's boy abortion and hyper autism pregnation or whatever the hell it was called.
It was not that, but that's...
Oh, okay, very so. I guess I'll also sell the ACAB weed.
This game is ridiculous. Okay. I love it.
Dude, I was not expecting the boys to hop into this one.
Well, hey, we still need to go goblin hunting. So before you do any of that, let's go goblin hunting. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Actually, wait, let me empty out my inventory then, because I don't know if there's any items or anything to be down there.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, let me put my shit away.
Yeah, let's go put some stuff away. All right, this is the moment you've all been waiting for, chat.
We're going.
Going. Fuck!
Connor, change the title of your stream to "It Is Happening."
No, what? That's way more confusing than what's actually happening.
Okay, let's go.
All right, I'm gonna follow you.
Okay, actually, hold on. Before it is 4 a.m., so we can do a quick little chat reading.
Yeah, let's do some chat reading.
Moonlight Lunara is going. Goodbye. Thank you for having me.
Oh, bye, Moonlight.
Oh,
by the way, a little Padme check for everyone.
Yay. Bronecologist. The cash is flowing like wine today.
Yes, it is.
Indeed, and I have red wine. Did you guys hear about the news? A man turned water into wine in Nazareth.
That's crazy. Incredible. We should worship him forever. And also, half of us should do it really wrong.
Well, okay, whoa, there's Protestants and Catholics. Let's see which one is wrong.
Let's get some votes in the chat. What's the right religion? Right religion?
Definitely not do that. Connor number 2, you have hyperautism.
Connor number 2, that's you.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. That's always I think what I've been striving for. Usually it'd be like andro. Is andro? Oh, is somebody actually giving me prefix work here? So androcologist would be like boy doctor.
Wouldn't androcologist be a Because it isn't androgynous meaning like of both genders, like or gender non-specific.
That could be true.
Androgyny.
You probably know that better more. You probably know like pronoun work and prefixes probably a lot better than I do.
Oh, Bat, by the way, says that Zoroastrianism is the right religion, which, hell yeah, dude.
Words are fine. You can just make them up. True.
We got
YouTube-
some short stay in hell fans in the chat today.
What time is it for Yoshi? 3:38 a.m. Good lord. It's probably 3:42 at this point for you. Jeez, it's only like 10:40 for me. In the morning or at night? Wait, you're Canada, so that would
Speaking
be
of
at
our
night.
Lord and Savior.
Jesus, it's only yeah. Boys, you should be looking at the floor. I'm seeing the floor.
I know.
I'm gonna
You
tell
know what? While he's reading chat, I'll go start cleaning.
No.
No, you read chat. I'm gonna clean the floor.
I absolutely refuse to clean up that floor because it is a statement of our fucking craft. Check
Oh,
your
wait,
YouTube
that's a good
watch history
point.
real quick.
That's a
Said-
good
said my
point.
one friend. Oh Christ.
Wait, Logan, do you keep yourself signed into a public television?
To my TV.
You fool.
He
By the
looks
way,
up-
someone called me old for calling myself foolish today at work. I also got called old for whistling. I don't know
They're
what the
watching a
fuck
video-
is
they're
normal
watching a-
anymore.
They're watching a video right now called "Calling Charlie Kirk at 3 a.m. Gone Wrong."
Okay, someone
That's
said,
great,
Connor,
Nick.
scroll up for those explanations
you.
you wanted. Wait, what explanations? About like androgyny and stuff?
Anyways, alright. Time to take my 4 pills. Good job taking your meds, dude. Hell yeah, Padme check. Your news is like 2,000 years old. Zoroastrianism. Connor, scroll over the explanations you wanted. I don't know what that
I don't know what the
refers to, but
explanations
alright,
are
let's go fucking goblin.
I'll
hunting.
scroll up later. We're fucking goblin hunting! Okay. Do you have a gun on you? I hope we can bag some... Where are you, by the way?
I'm going to under the bridge.
Wait for me.
Yeah, I'm not going in yet. I'm gonna wait until you get here.
I hope that there's, like... This is crazy to say. Like, goblin meat. Or what if...
Wanna kill
What if
and
there's
eat the
a...
goblins?
I don't need to eat the goblin, but what if there's some... Oh, shit. There are cops here. Hold on. What if they have something that we can mix with our weed? What if we can have goblin weed? Right? Goblins, by the way, would have the second best weed of any fantasy race. And if you're a true fantasy fan, you know 100% what would have the best weed. I guarantee.
No, Connor. It's high elves.
It's no.
name.
High elves actually, I bet, would have kind of weak weed.
Yeah. No. Also, I love playing Skyrim because there's this one bar in
By the way, I'm not going to even say what it is until someone says it in chat.
Okay.
But continue.
There is a in the capital city of Skyrim, Solitude.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bar. When you walk into it, there are 2 NPCs that are always going to be there, and one of them is a dark elf, and one of them is a Nord.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked it up in the code. Those characters are not supposed to have an interaction.
Mm-hmm.
I looked it up in their like you can like basically look up like logs of what they're supposed to do throughout the day, like go home, go to the bar, go to work.
Faye's, by the way, loser or cat. Faye is not a bad guess, but I have a very specific one in mind. Continue.
But in this bar, like they are not supposed to interact. They sit on opposite sides of the bar, and this Nord with this dark elf is like, these fucking dark elves stealing, and I'm like, yo, calm. You're so all right. Sorry, put an end to this great conversation.
Yeah, no.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go fucking goblin hunting.
Oh, this is eerie. I'm pulling out my gun.
Is this a horror game all of a sudden? Finally, something that makes sense for this channel.
Okay.
I'm gonna bag me some goblin meat.
Okay, what do we got here? Crawl space access. Can they get around?
Oh my god. We're on a goblin hunt. We're going on a goblin hunt. X
Okay,
marks
wait,
the
hold
spot.
I want to check in here. Is there a Grimbo in there? No. Oh, Connor.
We
You
need
go
to
right,
take like
I'll
a
go left.
fishing... Oh, are we gonna split up?
No, we're not Scooby doing this.
Yeah, no, I think we should have each other's back. Let's play this like it's ready or not.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Wait, who's... Okay, you can take point.
Oh, you want me to take point? Okay.
Yeah, you're our operator. Or what would they call it?
Operators.
Okay, yeah. Or the
Squad
guy... No,
officers.
who would the main guy be called, though?
Judge.
Okay, well, in
Squad
ready
leader.
or not, sure.
Squad
Yeah.
leader.
Yeah, okay, you're the squad leader. Okay,
Or point man. Point man works too.
sure. But you call it. Opening on the left.
Lean left. Opening left. Yep. We on the left. Doing a pie.
Opening on the right.
Flash and clear. Okay, let's go.
Enter.
Private property. No. The
No
king's
trespassing.
royal domain. Invaders beware.
Wait, but there's a code.
This has to be him, bro.
But how do we get in? Throne
Alright,
room,
okay.
and it was the
Looks like we're
maintenance
looking for a-
office.
Looks like we're looking for a code of some sort.
Hold on. Wait for me, wait
yeah,
for
yeah.
me. Posting up. Or no, what is it called when I, falling in.
Falling in, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
look
fun.
at fucking this.
This is one of those, like, unique voice lines that happens. Now, what the hell do you think they're doing here?
Oh yeah, no, I love it when you go into like the spoiler alert for Ready or Not. When you go into the kid's bedroom in that one mission, he goes, "Jesus fucking Christ!" and like it just feels really diegetic in that way. You're like,
Or
wow.
earlier in that mission when you go into the bedroom and you're like, all right, now which videos have you guys seen? Let's hear it.
Oh yeah. It's such, dude.
It's a fun game. We'll play it on
makes
stream
so
at some
much more
point.
real. Yeah, it makes it so much more real. Cause like it feels like the conversation that police officers actually would be happening. Like,
Yeah.
they would be doing a lot of like like all work sort of stuff, and then like
Wait.
something real happens.
Ah! What the fuck? We found one! Get him! Get his ass! Go!
Get
Wait!
out of me.
Oh, he went into here.
Bitch ass.
He went into
He's
the
going to
room.
the sewer grate.
Oh, no. Oh, wait,
Oh,
he's
wait,
still
that's
alive?
it. Oh.
Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck is this?
I have his crown.
What? Is this the sewer king?
Oh my god, that scared the fucking shit out of me. Wait, it has a hat icon on.
Oh my
Can I
god.
put it on?
Yeah, you can put a hat on. It's in the same. Go
Ow.
to your phone, hit tab, and then go to character, and then you should be able to.
Dude, where's character?
It's just at the very top
Wow.
above your phone.
Dude, that fucking was terrifying.
You forgot what we were doing, huh? Hey, look at you.
I didn't expect a Grimbo to run out of fucking nowhere.
We're goblin
That was-
hunting.
I didn't realize. I thought it was gonna be like a character you could interact with.
No, dude. I mean, I literally didn't know. I mean, I don't know what I expected. It wasn't that, but
It fucking was certainly not that.
yeah. All right, let's
Oh my
keep
God.
let's keep ready or nodding. Okay.
Jesus.
Opening on the
well,
left.
now I'm fucking
Opening on the
edge.
right. Yeah, I know. Here, I'll just follow you. I'll provide
Now
cover.
I am holding up my gun.
There's actually
Dude, I
like
like
a genuinely amazed. Actually, can you see where you are in the map? Oh, on the map you can kind of tell where you are in town. That's cool.
Also, I just totally killed that normal ass dude, by the way.
Oh, you shot him?
Yeah, I killed him, bro.
We probably could have interacted with him. All right,
Maybe.
that's fine.
Okay.
I have a
Come on.
theory.
What's their theory?
It was wrong. Okay.
What was your theory?
That it was 6969. Wait,
That's-
I have another theory.
Alright, 420.
Oh, there's no 0 though. So, it can't be that. Okay. Wait, where'd you go? Where'd you
They're
go?
gonna make it hard. Wait, I have an idea.
Okay.
Oh, shit. I was gonna say 1031 because that's Halloween, but no.
Oh, okay. No, I'm sure we just have to find it somewhere. It's probably graffiti on one of the walls, I bet.
Try 6767. Shut up. Alright.
I swear to God. Okay.
It's not 67.
Is there any other clues? No, not really. Okay, let's just keep looking around. Keep an eye out for more goblins. Alright, I am splitting up now. I am Scooby-Dooing this. It genuinely is kind of a horror game.
Here, Connor, give me 1 second.
Are you leaving?
No. I'm just, somebody was calling me about something.
Oh, okay.
Cameron, check your phone.
Wait, what the hell?
Alright.
Where
Try
the
1,
hell?
2, 3, 4. That's a good idea.
I guess so.
I don't know.
Okay, I found a staircase entrance. That's interesting.
Okay, it was not 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sure. Look, I'm glad that there's not multiple, like, it won't lock you out after a certain amount of attempts. That's nice.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That immediately feeling remorse for their actions. Yeah, you should.
Dude, I lit that dude up and I feel so bad. Dude, I was not expecting a little guy to jump out of me, and then he ran to exactly to where I needed to kill him.
We didn't even kill him. He's still out there somewhere.
Dude, I'm... Wait.
What?
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
I just heard a like squeaky like Grimbo noise.
Oh, that might have
in
been
the
me
crawl
opening a
space where he
dumpster.
jumps out.
I don't know.
Oh, fuck that.
We've got to find the code somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I'm like actually super.
You know,
on
the
edge.
code might be somewhere in the
Dude,
real
fuck off.
world.
Oh my god, I just heard
Huh.
like a noise and it really like.
You're genuinely tweaking a little bit. You're a little
Yes,
spooked.
I did not like that.
So
Dude,
funny.
He was like limber and weird. It was like. Ugh.
You say limber? That's
like,
funny.
Like, it was like.
He looked real
just like-
flexible. Like he could really
Oh yeah, I did use
hack
that
it
word.
in.
I think we actually might have to kill the Grimbo in order to get the code.
Maybe. So maybe we're
All
waiting
right.
for another Grimbo encounter then?
Yeah, let's wait for another. Oh, staircase.
Bro, tweaking up that goblin couch.
outside.
Yeah, I already checked that one. These sewers. They're
Let's tweak out the goblin couch. Does anyone have any idea in our chat of where the little Grimbo could have gone?
I saw where he went. I watched him walk through the doorway.
He walked into like the room.
Yeah, he did.
Well then, what the fuck?
He probably has the key. I wonder if maybe we need to come back tomorrow night and try to kill
Light
him
his
again.
bitch ass up. Pokemon reference. All right, yeah, let's try that.
All right. Yeah, we'll go to bed. We'll go
Oh, wow,
goblin
wait, you
hunting
literally
again tomorrow.
Wait, it literally just, like pops out like not too far from our area, out of a sewer gate.
Yeah? I ended up like way across town. so-
Cameron and Nick are both saying that we should try 6-7, even though I already tried.
We did try it. See if the guy is in Agartha. Giants! I got one thing I have to do first. I'm sorry.
The guys in Agartha. No, we're not talking about Agartha, dude.
Giants. I have one thing I have to do first.
Wait. Why are we talking about Agartha?
Gotta play a quick hand.
Connor, are you familiar with what Agartha is?
Of course I do. It's the Hollow Earth.
Yes, and recently it's had some updates, you could say.
Meaning what? I know that there's always been like a weird Nazi element.
Oh, okay, then I guess there's not new updates yet.
No,
Yeah,
that's
it's
been
like,
Hitler was looking for Agartha.
okay, there's this guy named Jakob, apparently, who's like the leader of Agartha.
Right, and
the
he's
reason I learned
the
blonde hair, blue eyed,
original
like, long-haired
spawn. Oh no! Wait, isn't
Yeah.
it the opposite?
No, it's definitely.
Oh, okay,
Are
I
you
got
at
confused.
the fucking casino?
No. Who said that? Why did you think that?
But Jakob is basically like, the reason I've learned about this is because like I've seen so many videos recently where it's like Charlie Kirk, where they changed
God.
his hair to be blonde and his eyes to be blue, and he's like, clutch up this Rainbow Six match. They're trying to look for the entrance to Agartha. You must protect it, my son. I'm like, what the fuck? Like AI Charlie Kirk, Agartha.
The internet
Charlie
is
Kirk.
so strange right now. I'm going to sleep.
I don't know what it's about.
Oh, by the way, no one ever guessed. Hold on, let me read through chat. I'll start the next day, and then I'm going to read through chat to see if anyone accurately guessed who would have the best weed.
By the way, hi Shelby.
Shelby, the one I know?
Yes.
Hi, Shelby. Banshee T. Someone said, ew, what the fuck is that about the goblin? Give us a hint, Connor. 6767 1234. Yeah, we tried both of those. Yep, we definitely tried those. The wealth of human knowledge is a blessing and a curse. Limber, like rhyming with timber, aka. It's going down. I'm yelling timber.
You better move.
You better dance.
dance.
I love pulling random references out of my ass that are completely unrelated to what's going on. Case in point, what I did just now.
Another dox.
Gambling. Connor would never tell fantasy rate. We would never gamble irresponsibly. I guessed orcs. I don't think orcs would have very good weed. I think they would have passable weed at best, or weed they stole from other people. No,
Yeah,
no one got
stolen,
it.
or
And
like-
you know what?
Wait,
I'm
let
a
me
little
guess,
embarrassed.
Let me guess,
Okay,
Let me guess.
guess.
Okay.
I don't think you'll get it.
So, out of fantasy,
Fantasy,
can I?
and it's a
can I ask
specific
you
fantasy.
Can can I ask you a question? Oh,
Sure.
it's a specific fantasy,
It-
which
it-
means
it's-
that,
it's
that means
larger-
it goes into Critical Role stuff.
No, not necessarily. There are multiple ways to reference this race, but there is a specific version I'm thinking of. But if you would give me the other version of
Baldur's
it,
Gate.
I would still be fine with it.
Is it from Baldur's
It's
Gate?
in Baldur's Gate, but it's famously from a series.
Roll the D&D.
I won't give you anything else, though.
Dimension 20. Are they in Skyrim?
I don't think so. I don't believe so.
Are they humanoid? Like, do they walk on 2 feet
Yes.
or bipedal?
Yes.
Bipeds?
I can't imagine, like, I mean, dragons probably have weed, actually, now that I think about it. Dragons definitely have weed, now that I think about it. But, no. All right, but yes, they are bipedal. I'm not giving any more hints, though.
So, okay, I need something that's like mystical. That like they always have red eyes or something, or they're always playing with some sort of like brain altering.
Uh-oh, you're thinking about this in a wildly different way than I intended it.
All right, I was gonna say like Fey folk, but I think somebody already said that.
It's not Fey, folks. Gnomes
Alright,
is
what is
close, but you want to know my actual answer? Gnomes is close. Gnomes is probably the
Dwarves?
closest. Huh?
Dwarves?
Not dwarves. No, the answer is hobbits.
Oh,
100,000,000% hobbits would have the best weed. In fact, in my day-to-day life, I sometimes refer to weed in general as
wait,
hobbits.
wait. I'm sorry. What about druids?
Druids would have great kush. That's fine. Hobbits are hedonists. Hobbits love to live. They
What's the
love to
spirit of, like, what's the spirit of the dead lady in the tree? What are they called?
a naiad, maybe?
Yeah.
No, a dryad. No, a naiad. No, a dryad is one of them.
No.
No, Bat is right. Loser gets it. Loser almost had it, I would say. It's 100%
Woke up in
hobbits. It's gotta be
About an hour
hobbits.
ago said that she was gonna, or I'm so sorry, was gonna go to, did you draw this, Connor?
Did I draw what?
This like SpongeBob weird ass graffiti.
Wait, where is it?
Look at me on the map.
Just tell me generally where you are, because I'm doing mixing right now.
I'm at the Sauerkraut Supreme Pizza, which is like right next to where we are.
Oh, okay. I'll check. I genuinely don't remember, so I'll find out.
Question: who has the worst weed?
I would argue high elves, but there's probably
Fucking-
a better answer. Maybe
No,
humans.
It's honestly, I think I know who the middleman would be for a weed.
Like
It's
most
100
average weed.
No, for somebody who like moves the weed. Who's your
Oh,
dealer?
I
and
definitely
100%
did not make this.
It's Khajiit.
Maybe. I actually don't know enough
Dude,
about
they're only
Khajiit to tell you
merchants
that
and they're
much, but
slimy as hell.
okay.
I'm sorry, that's cat racist.
You know who probably has the worst weed? Merfolk.
I don't. Oh, mermaid. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you can't
How the
burn
fuck
it.
are you supposed to smoke it?
Well,
But maybe
they
they
can
do
make a
good
crazy
edibles or
gravity
something.
bomb,
Yeah,
though.
or a grout. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, you know what? That's fair. They'd figure it out. I actually bet Merfolk would actually probably have kind of okay weed. But who do we think would have bad
you
weed?
gotta go with somebody who basically wouldn't give a fuck about it. Like, I imagine like people like Argonians or like lizard folk or dragonborns probably would not really give a shit about it.
Maybe that's a good point. And I would also think like maybe like probably like more like paladin, like holy order based mythical races, like maybe vampires.
Oh yeah. My girlfriend, well, yeah, because they don't like anything except for blood, basically. Like, they literally find other things
Sometimes
disgusting.
wine, but yeah. Generally,
Or
I hear what
honestly,
you're saying.
The color red.
Right. If you're
Dude, my girlfriend
being
just texted me
edited
that we're
for
Dude,
child
my
audiences.
girlfriend just texted me that we're getting dinner and watching the Chainsaw Man movie this Friday. That's
Oh,
awesome.
I need to watch Chainsaw Man movie because
Oh
I
my
think
God,
the
it's
show is
so
so
good. and the
good.
intro's so good. Well, dolphins figured out how to get high. Yeah, don't they like eat
Pufferfish.
something or a bit? What is it?
It's pufferfish.
Oh yeah, pufferfish because the neurotoxin just gets them fucking zooted.
Yeah.
What
As long as
inspires us.
I remember that correctly.
Yeah, and then yeah, because I remember because it's a neurotoxin that we have zero cure for. It kills you in like an hour or something like that. But for
Damn.
them, it's just like hell
It's
yeah.
a fun time. Dolphins are freaks, as far as I've been informed.
Oh yeah, what they do to fellow dolphins and people for fun, quote unquote. I'm not gonna say it, but
We all know.
Not-
We've all heard it.
we all know. That angel weed would hit different. Are angels a a race in
Celestials.
and
That's
then
probably
the one that,
kind of
the
what
one
they'd
that
be.
like the half demons get, which I can't remember the name of.
Tieflings?
Yeah, tieflings. Don't they have like a No, wait, no. There's a class, not a race.
Well,
A warlock or something like that.
a warlock is one
That's
who
like-
has a patron. So someone who
Patron,
gets their
right,
magic
yeah.
from a higher power.
Right. Vampires. I'm literally drawing a vampire right now.
Sometimes
Drawing a-
vampires are technically warlocks because a lot
Yeah,
of the time their
who here-
sire can technically be their patron.
Who here needs a drawing prompt right now? I wanna do a community drawing prompt where we all basically give one aspect of the drawing. Did anyone remember the game Pass in an art class?
Or
where
Gardic
one person would
Phone.
draw one body part, and then you pass it to the next person, and you basically build a creature by building it one body part at a time with like 5 people. But like a little bit of that action.
We need to
going.
probably give some more drugs to Benji. Have you visited Benji recently?
No, I have not.
Okay, well, we've got plenty of stuff for him. Do you want me to just hit him real quick?
No, I got it.
Okay, well, I've got a whole rack full of weed that you can give him, so.
Jesus. Okay, boy wine. When did we get that?
Boy wine, that came right after Grot or whatever his name was.
Nick.
Yeah, made a donation for us.
Rotter. Yeah, that's him.
That's a reference to something else, right? That's also an Agartha reference, right? That name
Agar-
sounds familiar. Huh? Oh, he's yelling to his friend to find out. Boys the floor. No, we decided against it. We decided that it's a monument to our craft. The dirty floor. We're going to let it get as dirty as possible, I think is the plan. So sorry, Zoo. Sorry, Minecraft. It's, I think unfortunately you're going to be screaming into the void for a bit longer. Your backyard is flooded? Bummer. Or maybe it's good. I don't know. Maybe you enjoyed that it's flooded. Alright, we lost Rattleson, but when he comes back, I'm going to take another break and you'll have some more one-on-one Rattleson time. But right now, you got some one-on-one Connor time. Don't you feel blessed about that fact that I just told you? And Padme! So technically not one-on-one. Look at that little pawpaw. She was just getting cozy and I totally annoyed her. I'm sorry, girly. I'm sorry, girly. Why are you neglecting your domestic duties? You don't want to be like Asmongold? Actually, I also have a rat that when the sun hits, it smells so bad that it
Cooks the
wakes
rat,
me up.
yeah.
What? Yeah, okay.
No, okay.
What the
So
fuck is that?
Grot means grand clock in German.
Okay, I thought I'd heard that before. Why is he... I'm not even
I asked
actually
him, I was
gonna...
like, is that like a thing? Like, is that in reference to something?
I don't
He
even
goes,
want to
"No,
know.
it's just 14."
By the way, we have so
No,
many
he-
guns. I'm gonna go sell some.
No, he literally just said he was like, yeah, I was just 14 when I made it. I thought it sounded cool.
Okay, well, that's probably the best case scenario, so...
Cow, a bummer, dude. Why
This
do
is
you
where I
neglecting
watched
your
my
domestic
parents
duties? You don't want to be like
die.
Asmongold, do you?
Oh my god. Under no circumstances ever do I want to be compared to that guy.
He is an interesting character.
He is a complete loser.
I actually, okay, I was curious if we were gonna talk about something.
About what?
About like, is there a content? Actually, you know what? That's just probably not a good idea to talk about.
Ask the question and I'll tell you if it's appropriate.
Is
to
there a
talk
content creator that you really don't like number
about. Oh,
one?
there's
do
a
not?
bunch. Yeah, a ton for sure.
Okay. I have
Um,
an answer, but I don't think people would agree with me.
Here, text me it, and I won't even respond.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. I'm trying to think. Like, obviously the scumbaggiest ones. Like, you know, if you've ever been
I
accused
messaged you.
of. Wait, did you message me on Discord or where'd you message
Yeah.
me? Okay, hold on. Let me just check on my phone so it doesn't accidentally appear on screen, on stream. I thought that's who you were gonna say.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanna bring that up, you can. I know that the there's
I don't think people will
definitely
agree with me.
there's a party that would. My relationship with. Do you want to say it?
With this creator?
Yeah. Do you want to say the creator?
So the creator that I don't, and it's not for the dog reason. I don't like.
We already
Hassan.
know who it is now, but go ahead.
Yeah, I don't like Hassan.
Okay. So the dog reason is kind of the primary reason that I have seen a lot of shit come out about him. But I also know that there are
No,
some
because
people who are
here's the
politically
thing.
frustrated by his presentation
Well,
and
so
all that stuff. But-
both sides. The thing about Hassan, or the shocking dog thing, is that the problem with it is not that he shocked his dog.
Right.
I know plenty of people who live on like farmland who have like electric fences that like their dogs run into it because they're dumb and then they get zapped and then they're like, oh, don't go outside the area, fine, whatever.
Sure.
And it's not a big deal. The problem about that was the fact that the dog was a set dressing for him, and that when he stepped out of line like an inch, he zapped him.
right.
Or supposedly he zapped
Yeah.
him. I know that
Which,
he
if
called-
true, is bad. And
Yeah.
there's been a lot
He
of
calls people
debate to whether or not
pro-Israel
that's.
who believed that he calls people pro-Israel if he thinks if you think he shocked his dog. I'm like, I don't think that
It,
has anything to
there's
do with it.
yeah the only reason that it's like that's a complicated position is that personally I tend to agree with some of his policies, but his presentation does tend to frustrate me. My girlfriend actually does enjoy watching him because he streams so consistently and so openly
Yeah,
that
he's
he's actually a good source of news sometimes. However, I do think that he contributes to a lot of the divisiveness that we have across the aisle, and not necessarily for bad reason. He's a complicated person with a nuanced perspective. It's just not one that I personally tend to enjoy. However,
Yeah.
I don't by any means aside from the dog thing, which genuinely I don't know how to parse. People are telling me I have seen so many different things about that. Apart from that, I think he's a complicated guy, and I don't think he's a bad person under any circumstances. Now, if the dog thing, if he is being abusive, okay, that's a different
take
story.
issue
but-
with if you just have a political standpoint and that's how you feel about it, that's one thing. But it's the way that he created a very toxic us versus them culture within his own community and started saying things like, we deserved a terror attack. I don't need to say it because I'm sure you guys all know which the biggest American terror attack, but I don't need to name it. Saying we deserved it is kind of really messed up in my eyes. I don't know. I feel like he says a lot of really regrettable shit, but because of his stance, never has to answer for it because Twitch seems to always be on his side.
I think the interesting thing that has to be acknowledged when you talk about Hassan is that he
Free speech.
streamed. Well, sure, 100%. But he streams so openly and so often and so frequently, and he's just constantly there and live and being consumed. That not necessarily as an excuse, but just as an acknowledgement, you have to imagine he is so much more prone to just letting slip things that he doesn't even necessarily mean or that he has to defend later. And this is not a defense of his character. I just think it's more of a statistics kind of conversation.
But like, so I've been watching a lot of clips recently, or not clips. I've been watching a lot of breakdowns of like things he's been talking about. He defends these things like to tooth and nail.
And that's
like,
fine. That. Are you talking about like the dog stuff? Or are you talking about like political stances that you just don't personally agree with?
It's not even political stances. Like one of his, I'm sure you're familiar with the name, Mumbani, the recent elected, I think governor or maybe senator of
Mamdani?
New York. Mamdani, thank you.
Yeah.
He renounced him for the comments he made about his city and the terror attack that happened there. And he was like,
Mamdani renounced Hassan.
Hassan had called him his role model on several occasions. And,
But because of
they-
his
they
comments
received
about the terror attack in New York, Zoran said, I don't want to associate with Hassan.
Yes.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Zhao, Hassan Piker is a political commentary streamer who who leans to does not lean. He is a leftist.
Very heavily and clearly so.
He is very opposed to the Democratic and Republican Party and has a lot of criticism for both. However, his stance is that conservatism and republicanism are not only
They're far more damaging than the other side of the aisle.
He believes that they're not only damaging, but you have a moral problem if you believe them at all. And then and if you know anything about me, I am a conservative person. We talked about this last time. And I like to think that I do my best to be a good person, but just because of the beliefs I carry, I do not believe that makes me a bad person. And I know plenty of people on both sides, and I think that having an outlook of...
For reference, chat, Logan is not a MAGA supporter.
No.
Yes.
But having the opinion that somebody else's political opinion makes them dangerous or evil...
To acknowledge, a political opinion can be dangerous.
It can
that should
be,
not be discounted. But
yes, but when it is a moderate stance, like he says, conservatism and republicanism. If you've met conservatives in your life, we're not super like the extremists are loud. Extremists are loud on both sides, and it does definitely paint a picture. But a lot of people are a lot more moderate than you think. Like. So many people are very moderate.
When you go on the internet, you're seeing the loudest person in any group. That's
like,
unavoidable.
Like Connor and I see differently, and Connor's a great person.
I appreciate that. I also think you're a good person.
Yeah.
Do we want to go goblin hunting again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I also, as much as I really enjoy this conversation and I think it's being done respectfully, it is also just so complicated and controversial that there's still this streamer part of me that's like, we should maybe not talk about. I'm not a political commentary. Like,
all right, fine. Hassan,
but all I'm saying is like, I always want to do the best I can to support people that I personally agree with. And Hassan is one of those people who I think is just very complicated, and so I can't across the board say that I agree with him or disagree with him, because I have experienced both. Like, in earlier parts of my life, I actually very much enjoyed using his content to educate me about some stuff I didn't understand very well. But also, sometimes I would see what he was saying, and I would say, oh, man, this actually doesn't really help your point very well. And so that's the end of my thoughts.
Me talking about a negative side of him, I don't think that it's fair to just do one full negative. As much as I don't like him, his opinions towards workout culture are very positive. And I find that very, very, like, he's told people, like, I really encourage you to work out and feel better about yourself, because working out and learning to feel better about yourself is a net positive. I'm like, I can't disagree with that in the slightest.
I think it's important that just, this is oddly enough, or actually it makes sense. This is kind of the little conversation framework that Logan and I ended up talking about a lot in our last stream, but it's just Logan and I have distinct differences in the way we look at things, but what we want out of the world is the same. We want people to be supported and happy and comfortable and healthy and for prosperity and charity and livelihood for all.
And the way that happens just looks a little different.
Yeah, and there's there's a lot of overlap. It's just
there is.
There are certain specific experiences I've had that Logan has not had, that Logan has had that I have not had. That's how it works. But at the end of the day, neither one of us ever wants someone to feel bad just because they're different, or because they've grown up in one place over another, or because they've associated with longer. No. The only reason I would ever wish ill on someone is if they've done some fuck shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like for me, like when you look at somebody, it doesn't matter what political aisle you're on. If somebody is doing bad shit, like if there's somebody that I know who did who believes the same similarly to me, who did something poorly out of the name of that, like saying, oh, this is for such and such reason, political.
Yeah. Or, religious.
Extremely critical.
Whatever.
Yeah, I would be extremely critical. If somebody killed somebody in the name of Jesus, I'd be like, that's not what he would have wanted.
And I know that's not your point, but I just, the Crusades immediately pop up into my mind. I'm like, I wonder if that happened. But obviously that's not what you're talking about.
But like that, I mean, what? Never mind.
Are your friends yelling at you for being political?
No, they're just saying, okay, he's drunk. He just fell into my wall.
Okay. Man, where do we find the code?
Alright, here we go. Something weird that about asthma, in fact, is that you can't really smell while sleeping. So who knows what was waking him up?
I
Is
thought you
that
couldn't.
right?
No, well, it might be. I'm not going to discount that, but I had always heard that you just can't smell in your dreams. Like your brain can't conjure smell, but maybe you can still get the actual literal sensation. But that could be wrong. So I'm curious.
I've only ever heard of Hassan from the dog thing, so I don't have enough info to make an opinion. The dog thing definitely makes me feel iffy about him. Do your own research.
Yeah, just look
because
into
I
it.
have an
Yeah.
opinion doesn't mean that you're like you might love him. You might connect with what he says 100%, and that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Have your own opinion. It's great. I personally find him to be a very immoral and dangerous person. But a lot of people agree with him, and that's fine. Just like in the same vein of MAGA, don't let somebody else become your identity. So that's a problem that I think that his community has. And the flip side, people with Donald Trump, people with JD Vance, any political figure or
People with
anybody
Elon
talking
Musk. Like,
sure.
yeah, whoever.
There's a lot of people who in politics it gets very divisive, so don't make your entire identity your politics because it just leads to a lot more problems.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen this art before, but
He is in fact a person. That he is. My internet is so awful. I just missed like 5 minutes. Off topic, but have you read the new Little Nightmares comic?
No, but I'm aware of it, and I will get to it soon because I've been doing a re-listen of the Sounds of Nightmares podcast, and at some point soon, probably after I finish the Fears to Fathom series, which is almost done, like the video is almost done. I will probably be doing a full video on the Sounds of Nightmares, and then after which I will be doing a full research into Little Nightmares 3 and the new subsequent art and stuff that's coming out. I know we're getting another season of Sounds of Nightmares at some point, probably next year, which I'm really excited for. No, I have not read it yet, but it is on my list. I just heard your mic kind of cut out, and then I heard gunshots. What just happened?
A Grimbo ran past me. And
Oh, you're still in the woods? Or in the the sewers? Why did I say woods?
He ran back into the fucking room.
Okay, we need to get shotguns,
Oh.
but we don't get those for
Alright,
a while in
I
this
fully
game.
agree with your take, Logan. Political opinions don't always dictate morality, but it definitely can correlate and pipeline to very harmful beliefs. Sure,
Yes, of course.
I totally believe that, and I don't think that it is mutually exclusive to one. And that's why I try to be careful the way I talk, because I understand that just because I have a belief, that doesn't mean that everyone does. And in fact, I would say that when it comes to the internet, I feel like my political opinion is probably not super loved in a lot of places, and that's fine because it just means that we get to have the opportunity for more discourse, and I think that that's the correct way to look at it. That somebody disagrees with you, hey, that's a perfect time for you to talk about it, right?
Yes, but I'm not even saying this about you, but I will say that one argument that I often see against that specific point itself is that in certain cases people are not looking for discourse because they are, and I think saying set in their ways is perhaps the wrong way of looking at it. I think more accurately it would be saying people are confident in their own morality, or they are I don't know. I think there are certain and I don't, again, not claiming that you have these positions, but I do think that there are certain moral positions that people in either group would say not even worth discussing. What you believe is so ridiculous or so immoral or so ABCXYZ.
Worth it.
Well, right. You know, sometimes
Like,
you can
there's
look at a
I've had
person and it's not about their belief. It's just about who they are and how they're going to respond.
Yeah,
to
like I've had conversations with people where like we get to a topic where like we don't even need to talk about this one specifically, and they're like, yeah, that's fine, it's probably for the best, because some things are just really divisive, and like I don't know. All right, back to chat. Oh boy, my Wi-Fi just tanked. Oh, it seems like a lot of people's Wi-Fi has just took a hit.
Hopefully, it's not
I
my
agree
fault.
I agree with most of what Hassan says, but he kind of falls into political commentator and a drama slop streamer. Yeah, there's multiple people who are doing that, and yeah, Hassan is for sure one of them. There are certainly other ones. Asmongold's a great example. He's recently got into political commentary, and also XQC.
There's no world where XQC needs to be doing political commentary.
It's interesting. I believe that everyone has the right to have a political
sure.
But he's known for gambling and gaming and talking very
and
quickly.
being dumb. He's kind of. I don't want to be rude, but XQC is kind of known for being dumb.
It sounds like his entire political opinion is just not liking Hassan, though. That's everything that I've seen from the clips.
Okay. That's an easy enough position to take. Adversarial,
Yeah.
that fine. But
then he makes points that are like kind of like nothing burgers, and I'm like,
of course, because
Okay.
what would he have to say? This feels reductive. I don't want to be mean to just a random guy, but like, I mean, he's a public figure, and in the same way that I accept criticism on this channel, like, I genuinely don't believe that dude would be capable of expressing a complex thought about our current political landscape.
he can barely express a common thought about DayZ.
He can barely recognize the difference between a I don't know. The only thing that's coming to mind right now is Cheeto, and I don't have anything more than that. But it's just he's
an interesting guy. All right, anyway, I want to go back to the chat.
Yeah, go to chat.
Speaking of dreams, most people never use their phone in their dreams, despite people using it all the time while awake. Well, honestly, I think that there's a reason for that. Is because when you can do anything in your dreams, phones kind of become boring.
That's true.
Like for me, a common dream that I have is where I'm like a Superman-esque type of character, like kind of mixed with a Flash, where like I'm just like really, really fast and like slow down my own time sort of deal. And why the fuck would I be on Instagram if I could do that?
That's a good point. I don't
Yeah.
really dream very often, and when I do, it's like every couple of months. I'm usually like in a dark room folding laundry, and like it's just that. And it's not ominous or creepy or anything. I'm just folding laundry, and that's all it is.
Okay, I need to explain this in a way that like makes the most amount of sense. So, I don't remember my dreams very often. When I do, they're typically good. They're either, you know, I'm with my
don't have
girlfriend.
nightmares?
That's a common one. Oh no, we're getting to that.
Oh, okay.
Or I'm a superhero or who can fly and like fight people and like I've been playing a lot of Spider-Man, so I've been like in a very like justice mood recently.
Okay.
And like stuff like that. But when I have nightmares, which are, I have named them loop dreams. For me,
you and a bunch of other people have named them that.
it is the same situation over and over and over and over again. It's like,
Do you wake up
Has anyone
in the
ever-
dream and then
no.
Oh,
So
okay.
has anyone ever played PT?
I've played PT?
There, in that game, you walk through the same 4 corners of a hallway, and you open up a door, and it's the same fucking 4 corners of a hallway.
With
And,
minor
like, there
changes.
are changes in the game.
Yeah.
But imagine that nothing changed every single time. That's what my nightmares are. And I physically feel uncomfortable outside when I get them. Like, I literally feel tense, and I feel like I can't break out of the dream until it's done.
Like
And
you're
it-
saying
it-
your body in bed, you can feel the
Yes,
uncomfortable
I can
sensation.
and I legitimately feel like tight and like I'm strained. And so like it doesn't necessarily just need to be like a repeating situation. It could or like area. It could also be like, oh, I'm talking to a friend about this one specific thing. Oh, and then I'm talking to my friend about this specific thing. And now I'm talking to my friend about this specific thing.
Very creepy.
Over and over and over. And it like it's not scary, but it's just like
There is
really
something
fucks with my
inherently
body.
scary about repeating the same thing over and over and over. I mean, there's famously that I don't think it comes from Far Cry 3, but I think that's where a lot of people attribute it to. But that famous line about the definition of insanity is repeating the same thing over and over and expecting different results. And so, I mean, obviously, it feels insane to be in a dream and to kind of lose that control of reality where I'm repeating the
weird.
same
I
thing
hate
over and
it.
over, and I'm aware that I am, and yet I'm still doing it. It's very strange.
it sucks, man.
Okay,
alright,
real quick.
let's see.
You're doing chat. I'm going to take another bathroom break. I'm going to leave you to chat for a little bit, and
Alright.
I will be back momentarily.
As for the dog thing, I really don't care enough about him to decide if it was a shot caller or not. And you know, honestly, you are going to be the happiest overall of any of us by taking that stance. So honestly, keep that stance. It's a lot easier because the moment you inject yourself into it, you get a lot of criticism from both sides from seeing the other way. Like if you're somebody who likes Hassan and you say, "Oh, it was not a shot caller," people are like, "Did you use your fucking eyes?" And if you did think it was a shot caller, you get people on the other side being like, he showed it wasn't a shot caller. What are you, fucking idiot? Do you not believe people at their word? And it just becomes a whole fucking mess. So it like literally the stance you're taking is probably the safest stance, and so honestly, you're gonna be happier overall. Um, Speaking of dreams, oh wait, no, yeah, you looked at that one. I agree, Bat. Yep, as do I. As far as I remember, light and sound is what influences your dream and sleeping experiences. So I think I know what you're talking about. It's like when like you have a bright light point at your eyes and you close it, and you kind of like see like that reddish, that like darkish red. I have a version of lucid dreaming. Like the situation basically when I drop into my dreams because I usually don't like start off a situation. I'm usually in the middle of something when my dream starts. I kind of can influence where it goes as if I was, myself. But like I never realize I'm in a dream until my body actually wakes up and I'm like, oh, I'm dreaming. Okay. And if that is a sound thing, then like I'm curious, or light and sound thing. I'm curious to know what that is, and you might actually totally be right about that, but I have no idea. So thank you for bringing that up. That'd be interesting. Oh my god, my internet is so bad. More Little Nightmares content, yay! Screams, I can't wait for Little Nightmares content. I know. Connor is pretty good at touching on that sort of stuff. It's very cool. Raw, or wasn't received well. People are stubborn. Yeah. From earlier when Connor asked about my dono, hyperimpregnation is the fetish. Oh, good. Or have many multiple exceptionally large pregnancy and may or may not have an extended period. Get stuffed. Woof. Woof. Wow. If you're into it, you're into it. I'm not hating. Alright, I swear I've experienced all five senses in dreams, so either I'm a weird case study or I just have been making shit up. No, I've experienced, like, smell and taste. Like, I can actually, uh, your body, so think about it like this. You can definitely taste stuff in dreams, because, like, when you think about food, your mouth will start salivating. Because you have associated your brain to a sensation that elicits a dopamine response. So like right now, I can think of like the Raising Cane's dipping sauce and the number 4 combo, which is the sandwich, which is my favorite thing from Cane's, and dipping it in, and I can imagine and basically almost taste that flavor in the back of my tongue, and I start salivating. Your body has elicited thinking about that to an actual response. So I did learn about this in psychology, so that's why I know you can taste in dreams. But it's an interesting thing. It's very interesting. I absolutely can. That is terrifying. What the fuck, Logan? If you're referring to the dreams, then yeah, it's not fun. One time I had a dream. I was in a Home Depot. I worked there. Let's go. Don't. With friends, when we started working through, an explosion rocked the building. People ran. I thought I could escape, and then the roof collapsed, and I woke up. A propane explosion once happened while I was working at Home Depot. Nothing collapsed, thank God. But I don't know if you guys know this. Propane explodes cold, unless ignited. There was a pressure buildup, and it basically has like this and it knocked out a piece of our wall. It explodes cold. It just high pressure, and it was yeah. So if I want to give you guys this piece of advice, if you guys are walking into a Home Depot and if you're walking by the propane tanks and you can actively smell something like a gaseous smell, alert the manager. That is not supposed to be happening. That means that one of the tanks is probably open, and that is toxic. You ever those dreams that years later become actual moments of your reality that freak me out, like a deja vu type of deal, or like what's it called when you look to the future? Hey, stop it! Sorry, guys. But when you like looking to the future sort of deal, like yeah, I don't know if I've ever had that, except I did. Nah, I don't think I have. I remember as a kid having a recurring nightmare. I remember as a kid having a recurring nightmare going down the stairs to my basement at night and tripping and falling endlessly into darkness. That's a fun one. Oof. You guys ever have sequels to dreams you had years ago? Yes! Oh my god. I don't have an exact example, but I definitely have had those. That's weird as heck, log off. I have recurring dreams where I get further and further in the story each time, picking up where I woke up. That sounds sick. Dama says, Cat, I get like one every other year, but it's so freaky. To be honest, dreams and sleep as a whole are so freaky. You never realize when you actually fall asleep. I get those, but it can come true as soon as a day labor. Bro, can you hear the didgeridoo? Yes, I can. You guys played it outside my door. Thank you. Apparently light affects mood while sleeping, so it's more related to waking up angry or being. Oh, by the way, Connor, the hyper-impregnation thing was the name of the weeds. Somebody explained that apparently it's a fetish where about a prolonged pregnancy.
Oh, I saw. But thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, what a day to have eyes. I wish I didn't have eyes sometimes. You guys should play the game Close Your Eyes. It's an interesting one. Good horror game.
Someone just
Death is
recommended
the
that to
cousin
me.
of sleep or something, and it freaks me out to think about. That's poetic.
Death is the cousin
Sleep.
of sleep.
Sleep is the free trial of death. One day we'll all get a subscription. Morbid shit to think about. Yeah, for sure. Good grief.
But
why
you
is my
can't
Wi-Fi so
cancel
bad?
that subscription.
Yeah. I almost get reverse lucid dreams. I know I'm in a dream, but I can't control everything. That's interesting. Am I the only one who, when is having nightmares, tries to make them worse? Like, example, having a thalassophobic dream. What's is that fear of the ocean?
Yep.
I try to imagine a megalodon, Cthulhu, or something like that. Why?
I will say, actually, that's interesting that you say that, because I will say there was a period of my life, like a weird overlap period. I don't dream very often anymore, but there was a period of my life. Are you punching me?
I punched you once. Hey! You calm down, mister.
There was a period of my life when I was. Oh well, I guess that makes sense.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh man, we actually lost a lot of money. Great. Okay.
Yeah.
There was a period of my life where I was still dreaming, but I was also like deeply in my horror fascination. Like it was a very brief overlap where I would start having nightmares that I wouldn't try to make worse, but I would find like enjoyable. Like
You'd be like intrigued by it.
yeah, like there would be a part of me that was like, oh, terrified. I'm in a horror experience, whatever. Like someone's trying to kill me or whatever. But there would be another part of me that was like, wow, this is fascinating. The fear that I'm experiencing here, that, you know, because like, I don't know, I would be able to recognize when there was a larger than life, a fantastical element to whatever I was experiencing. So even if I was like, oh, this is real life, I could still be like, huh, this storyline that I am somehow a part of is interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, before we continue,
Mm-hmm.
Zhao is saying that they're having more lag issues. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
is everyone else watching the stream? Is everyone good right now, or like, is it like I want to know if this is a stream issue or if this is a personal internet connection?
I was watching a little bit while I was on my break. I didn't experience any
Actually,
issues,
now
but
I'm thinking about it. The stream's right here.
so if it's fine for you, then it might be an issue for Zoo or Zhao. But
I have never had a lucid dream before. I am always unaware that I'm in a dream until mundane reality would wake me up, or until I would wake up to the mundane reality. I've only had one lucid dream. I wrote this as a dream and got so excited that I woke up and couldn't do anything. That's unfortunate. Boys, if you can't play nice, then you should play. Then you shouldn't play together. Oh, we're talking about us shooting each other.
oh, I was like, I feel like we've been playing pretty nice, but shooting each
Yeah.
other's not the nicest. Fair.
Yeah, that was really mean. I think I should
It's really mean.
DoorDash Raising Cane's. I was talking about it.
Because like I was listening on stream and I was like, fuck, dude, I would love some Raisin Canes. And I've been drinking tonight, so I can't drive out and get it.
Yeah.
But
And all my buddies have been drinking, and we have a Raising Cane's that's like 10-minute drive from the house, and I have a buddy with a car, and I can't go and get it, so it would have to be fucking
I would have
DoorDash.
to DoorDash it. Spend the extra fucking $8 or whatever the fuck.
I have Dash Pass. It would be the exact price of store.
Yeah, but you tip.
Yeah.
You tip. If you're not a bad
Yeah,
person.
I tip somewhat.
Look, I was a
I
Dash.
don't ever go-
I was a DoorDash driver for a while, so I'm pretty nice to them.
I don't do the fucking recommended tip though.
I always do.
Depending on how much
recommended
I
tip.
get, I do whatever I feel is necessary. Because my whole thing is like, they're getting the same bag anyways. They're picking it up anyways. Why is it more expensive for them to get more items if it's all in the same fucking bag?
It's
'Cause a pound
distance,
heavier?
or it's weather, or it's time of day. Those are the three components that I feel people tend to ignore. when they're talking about their drivers. Because I have
Well-
delivered Krispy Kreme across this goddamn state. I start at one corner of the state and I end up at the other corner of the state, and it's like $12, and I don't get a tip. Yeah, dude.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Shit happens. There were so many times
Wait,
that
you-
they sent me to the wrong Krispy Kreme. The app would be like, go here. And then I get there and they'd be like, that's not where the order is placed. And then I'd have to go into Apple Maps and figure it out myself. And then I would lose money because DoorDash was like, you took too long in your order. I was like, you sent me to the wrong place. It's not a perfect system, clearly.
Actually, I did have an absolute G the other day on DoorDash, though. I ordered some chicken tikka masala from this really awesome Indian place that my buddy recommended to me.
I didn't know you liked Indian.
Akash,
I was under the
Akash,
impression
if
you
you're
did.
watching right now, I don't know why you would be. I don't think I've told you about what my brother does, but if you are watching, then hi. But he told me of this Indian place, and I ordered from it the other day, and I get a text from the Dasher that in any other circumstance I would be so fucking sketched about. They go, I couldn't take a picture of the food. What's your address? My camera wasn't working. And I was like, ooh, I don't like that. And then I texted back and I said, hey, if your camera isn't working, how do you expect to get paid for this? Because you have to confirm with the restaurant, and nothing had been confirmed. They said they had picked up the food and the place had let them. And I've met these people who run this restaurant. They're just a very nice Indian couple who barely speaks English, so they probably didn't.
Always a good sign
person-
for
Yeah.
any
Well,
kind
yeah.
of
Yeah, absolutely.
food,
If
really.
yeah. If you walk into a Chinese or Mexican joint and there's somebody doing homework or yelling at you, oh my god, that place is going to be excellent.
If there's a cat for no reason.
Oh yeah. But
These are stereotypes to be
they are
acknowledged.
stereotypes.
But
But I mean, they're pretty positive stereotypes, to be honest. That your food is good if it's very homey.
Yeah.
I'd say. If like it doesn't feel like you're like in a dining experience. It feels like you're like, oh, this is just a family hanging out or like doing what they gotta do. Like,
Sure.
That's kind of cool. I kind of like that, to be honest. But
and obviously, you know, sometimes you can
And-
grade whatever. You know, I don't need to do this disclaimer. You guys
yeah.
get it.
But I had been there before, so I understood that like him it was a girl picking up the food without taking a picture. They probably didn't understand what was going on. We're probably just like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like here's food. Here's the food. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. So I was like, hey, look, if you weren't able to take a picture, I'd appreciate I'm sorry. Could you just give it on to like a different driver? Like just pass it on. And they were like, no, I figured out where your address is. I just left it outside. I went, oh, okay. How are you gonna get paid for this? And they went, you know what? It was on me, and I made it more difficult. Cancel your order. You'll get all your money back, and you'll get free food. And I went, shit. All right.
So wait. So okay, I just want to
Yeah.
I want to retrack the sequence of events. You ordered food. They couldn't take a picture of it
The camera was broken
because
on the
of DoorDash's rules or the camera being broken or whatever. And for that reason, they couldn't technically complete the order, but they still brought it to you.
They picked up the food,
Uh-huh.
and then I think they must have said like, I don't exactly know how it works, but I know when you're accepting an Uber, it'll basically tell you where this person wants to go. So maybe they like remembered it, or like they just like looked at the details or something of where it had to go, and just brought it, untampered bag, untampered anything, brought me the food, and then said, I know this is inconvenient and it showed up late, so just cancel the order, and you'll get your money back.
Oh,
I said,
wait,
how are you
wait.
gonna get paid?
Wait, that's actually really confusing. Why did they do that?
I don't know.
Just for no reason. Just because they
And
were
I said,
genuinely like
aren't
just
you gonna
trying to
get
be
paid?
nice.
They were the entire time they were being sweet about it, and I was probably the one who was making it more sketch than it was, because I was like, that's a weird question, but they were like, I'm so sorry, like I know this is really annoying, but it, like looks can be deceiving, so I was trying to handle it. I was trying to handle it with the most
Insanely
amount
good
of-
customer service. Like,
Yeah, and then this
above
person
and
was like, "Oh,
beyond.
just cancel it." And I said, "How are you gonna get paid for this?" And they went, "Honestly, it was my fault. I didn't get my camera checked out before doing this, so like it's really fine."
that's
wish
I gotta
could tip
say
you.
though, that's kind of weird though, because I mean, being a I don't know, maybe you were their first person of the night though, but like I said, I was a DoorDash driver. You would find out that was the case so quickly during your day. Like,
Yeah, and also
I don't-
It has become like paramount that you take a picture of your order when you pick it up. Like that is like DoorDash #1 at this point, because they want to make sure that you're not stealing it.
yeah.
Because It happens a lot.
Yeah, it would be so easy. And in fact, it's even that it doesn't make any sense. I could take a picture of it and then just walk away with it. And I guess the gambit is that I'm so antisocial that when someone drops my DoorDash order off, whenever I DoorDash, I always wait like 2 minutes for them to leave before I go pick it up. But I guess some people just come to the door immediately. So I don't know.
like there's an option on the app that is either hand it to me or leave it at my door. I press leave it at my door and say please don't knock or ring the door.
Yeah, I say baby at home. I say baby sleeping.
Oh, that's
don't.
Smart.
Yeah, it's maybe the scummiest thing I do because it's fully a lie. I don't have kids, but I don't want. For Instacart, I do it too. Please don't knock on my door. It makes me so uncomfortable. I don't want to have a conversation. I always tip. I always do everything that's nice. I'm very communicative
and most
when they're
of the time,
texting.
The conversation is just, hey, order for.
Yeah. Or if I'm feeling nicer or like there whatever other circumstance comes up where I get to give an excuse, I just say I'm not home. I say, oh, I'm on my way home and I'll pick it up in a couple minutes. But there's no way for me to interact with you because I'm not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but like for me, especially, it has been a godsend ever since I lived in. Now that I live in an apartment complex, because in my dorms, for some reason, there was just free reign to get back there. Like they just dropped the food off at my door a lot of the time, like actually at my dorm.
That's
door.
crazy. That I always had to walk. I was on the 15th floor. I always had to go down 15 floors.
I was
to
on
get
the
my
first.
DoorDash.
The doors to get upstairs were locked, but the doors to get to the
Gotcha.
first floor doors were not.
Well, there's your explanation.
Well, yeah, but I just remember like the amount of times that I got the knock on the door and then just hearing hello, and I went, "You can just leave it at the door," and they're like, "It says hand it to you," and I was like, "It's fine."
Don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
I'm jerking off or doing drugs in here. Don't.
Well, okay, but that doesn't help my scenario though, where I'm like, oh, I don't want to have an awkward time. If I just yell about jerking off, that's not gonna make me feel like great about how the social situation's going. So we should go to bed. By the way, my weed isn't growing.
I don't necessarily have a social phobia, but what I do have is I'm an extroverted introvert, where like I am very good at pretending that I'm like being out there. I am a homebody through and through, and I don't love talking to people when I'm not in the mood to talk to people.
Which is anytime after 6 p.m.
Which for me
for
is
anyone.
anytime that I am hungry, that I am tired, or just in one of those fucking spaces. Because like it doesn't necessarily have to be like, oh, after this time I'm gonna become unavailable. It's more like, you know, it could be like 10 a.m. on a Tuesday and I'm like been awake for 3 hours, but like every now and then I just get that feeling like, wow, I don't want to interact with my roommates at all.
Dude, it's so related. I don't think anyone in this chat has not experienced something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I 100% the same page. By the way, we need to get Molly. We need to focus up on getting Molly. We can start just delivering products specifically to Charles. No, Charles.
Wait, what is it? No, Westville. Not
Westville.
Westside.
But Charles, that's a fully different thing. Jerry.
First of all,
Yeah. Oh my god, let me get my point out though. Jerry Montero, George Green, and Charles Rowland. You can literally just track them down during the day. You don't need to wait for them to make an offer. And just, here, my trick, give them a ton of weed and lower the price until it says 100% success. It's a streamlined process.
I mean, we also have $7 grand.
That's true. Like, we could actually, we can expand.
We're not struggling, yeah.
Should we?
I was gonna say, I was like, why are we like haggling, like doing like reverse haggling? Yeah, let's expand.
Do you want me to? I'll buy the bungalow.
Sure.
Okay, I'll go buy the bungalow now because that's gonna make life pretty easy. Yeah, give it as much as you can to Benji, to be honest.
And I want to go try to get some customers for the rest.
I am gonna buy a skateboard though.
Also, you said Montero.
Jerry Montero, yeah.
Tell me, love me, private, call me by.
It's so crazy. I mean, does anyone talk about Lil Nas anymore? Like, I don't want to be that guy, but
he was on stream with Speed, and it was very funny.
Huh? Okay.
The entire everything with Speed. I think that like sometimes he's annoying, but other times he's fucking hysterical.
I've
there was
never
this
watched
one where
him.
he was basically talking about how kissable he was. And he goes, "Do you want to kiss me, Lil Nas X?" He goes, "Bro, what?"
I've never watched Speed. I've seen plenty of clips of his, just because
He's
He can
very
be entertaining.
famous.
The "my mom is kinda homeless" clip is still pretty gold.
I don't know what that is. He seems, from what I've seen, nice enough. He just also he caters to a younger fan base, and so.
He does the barking thing, which is like a little annoying.
What's the barking thing?
He just goes row row row.
Oh. Okay.
All the
He
time.
just barks. Okay.
He just barks at people.
Like on the street,
That
or
was
is it like a horny thing?
85%.
Because for me,
That was-
barking was like
no,
horny.
That was 85%. He said fucking, and I fucking tried to pickpocket him and he didn't like it. I'm beating his ass.
That's why I said 100. You do it until he says 100.
I can't negotiate the price. I tried.
Yeah, you can.
When you're giving them a sample?
Oh
you're
no, not
giving
for
them
samples,
free.
not for sample. Once you have them established.
This guy's a dick, and I hope he, never mind.
Oh, Logan, would it be better to get you the storage unit where you can totally focus on meth, or do the bungalow first?
No, I think that we should just do weed. I think it's just like I remember just it got really confusing. And like yeah,
Okay.
it sells for more, but it also just takes so fucking long.
We can do meth later. We'll have plenty of properties at the end. I will say the storage unit's a good place for meth.
People are. I just realized I always forget. I always forget that there's a game, and then I always forget there's chat.
Yeah, that's how this goes. That's how the entire streaming.
It's probably just a me issue, but this is the laggiest stream has ever been for me. I'm sorry to hear that. At the Dasher, with the exception of a mega large order, it's pretty much dollar per mile based for me. Okay. Speaking of homey food, if you ever find yourself in Indiana, I will soon. The best Chinese food in the state is China Walk in Kokomo. I've been going since I was 8. Thank you for the recommendation. That's actually sick.
Yeah, good to
You should
know.
write that down. Let me write that down because I am going to Indiana.
We have the
really
bungalow,
soon.
by the way.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. I'm going to start getting stuff set up there, but I might need you to make a deposit in the ATM.
Wait, we have a China Walk here in Fort Collins.
Oh, cool.
Hey, maybe I can try it sooner than I thought.
I wonder if it's as good.
Cool. Maybe. That girl was an undercover agent. The DoorDash was a cover-up.
Psyop.
Yeah, good. Conyers tips for stealing people's DoorDash. Also, yeah, no, but that's why any places that I worked with is food service. We turn the bag around and we say, "What's the name?" And they have to tell us the name and then take a picture of it.
Yeah, yeah,
Before
yeah.
they go.
Makes sense.
I've just never ring or knock. No one wants us to. Valid as fuck, dude. I don't want it. And I understand that like most DoorDash workers work by themselves unless you're like dashing with a friend, which I know some people have done.
I've done that before. It's actually a lot of fun.
Yeah. A lot of dashers work by themselves and they don't work in a typical working environment. I don't imagine that a lot of them really necessarily want to talk to people either.
Yeah. I mean, you've actively avoided getting just a regular customer service job. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've never, yeah. Dude, I have a social phobia. Thanks for the tip. Yeah. Any social phobia in particular? Logan loves barking, don't you? I don't know what you want from me, gang. You want me to say yes or no? It doesn't matter what I say. It'll always be yes in your mind. So I'll say yes, sure. I love barking.
He admitted it, chat.
What's up?
Oh, just you admitted it. That's all.
Yeah. Public speaking, attending social gatherings, interacting with authority figures, buying things, it goes on. Oh, wow. You just don't like people in general. Are you agoraphobic by chance, or just social phobia?
If you feel comfortable.
If you, I didn't realize that was a, yeah.
No,
yes.
no, I mean, like, I'm not trying to fucking
Yeah.
make fun of, I'm not trying to criticize you, but I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm gonna try and sleep now, boys. Bye. Bye, Zao.
Thanks for joining, Zoo or Zao. However, Logan and I do actively pronounce it differently, but thanks for joining, either way.
Bat says I admitted it.
You did. You can't take it back now.
Oh my god. Oh, dude, we're at the fucking storage. Oh, wait, you bought the bungalow?
I did.
I think about the storage unit.
No,
Where
no,
is
no.
that?
The bungalow's right next to where we buy from Molly. Where we talk
Dude,
to Molly.
fucking hell yeah.
It's a great,
Is
big
Logan a
upgrade.
Chainsaw Man fan?
Yeah.
Goddamn right okay, I did my death's a little too hard. Yes, I am. Absolutely, I am.
As am
love
I.
Chainsaw Man. Are you?
Yeah, I've seen the entire first season. I haven't read it, but I really liked season 1.
It was so good.
I thought it was
I'm excited
great.
for the movie.
Yeah, me too.
First
to see it at
the
some
furry,
point.
then the barking. What's next?
Yeah, this stream has not made you look great. Or rather, it has not done you no favors in the
kink department, which is kind of classic.
If this is rage bait, it's working.
You're mad? Are you mad, bro? Are you mad?
Not-
Are you mad? Are you
No.
literally mad?
No, not in the slightest.
Are you triggered?
Nah, I'm not a sissy liberal.
Oh my god.
I'm joking. Actually, I am gonna order DoorDash right now. Hold on, I'm thinking about.
I might also too. And then maybe when my DoorDash arrives, that'll be when I end the stream.
Okay.
Maybe that'll
How
be
long
what
have we
we
been
do.
streaming for?
Almost 2.5 hours.
Also, dude, I found out recently that you can order flowers on DoorDash. So if you have a special person in your life,
Ooh,
it's.
I knew.
I ordered for my girlfriend recently, and I bought her some roses, and I bought it from a place where
sweet.
they wrap it up all cute, and which is necessary because her mom was a florist. So if I do it poorly, it looks bad. So like. Yeah, no, but they do it really, really well, and it's really sweet, and I really like getting my girlfriend flowers, so... Furry, femboy, and what else chat needs to know. Okay.
Yeah, do you want to divulge all your actual kinks to chat?
Is this...
Not that I know them. I actually don't like...
Like, for real?
No, under no circumstances do I or chat want to know your actual kinks.
Hey, quit it, gang. I know it's a joke, but... You
I
know
like
what?
taking a pair of skis and hitting someone as hard as I can in the throat. Like Winston
Like question on
Bishop.
the BDSM test, it's like, I like to fear for my life.
Oh my
while having
god.
sex. I'm like,
Being
who
in middle
likes
school
that?
and everyone taking the BDSM test and the rice purity test, I was like, we don't need to be taking this, guys.
Oh,
And
you
then
know
someone would
the
be like, I got a
BDSM test now?
13. I was like, that means you're crazy.
There's actually, do you know there's a racism purity test now? And the first question is, I ordered DoorDash during winter storms.
What?
Yeah, I'm not joking.
Sorry, wait. My brain's processing too many pieces of information right now. What?
Yeah.
It's a racism purity test, but the first question is about whether or not you order DoorDash
No.
during a snowstorm?
So the outline is basically exactly the rice purity test, like the tan background, the 100 questions, and the first question is, I
gonna get
ordered
Panda
DoorDash during a
Express.
snowstorm. Which
And that's racist?
Let me look it up. Why is it racist to order DoorDash during a blizzard?
Oh god, this stream has gone off the rails again.
Oh. A disproportionate number of gig economy drivers belong to racial minority groups.
Okay. So
I guess
it's
you're putting
putting
them
them
in
in greater danger.
Okay.
Okay. That
Interesting.
interesting. If a bit of a reach, but
Yeah.
okay, there's a logic I can track at least. That's What are the other questions?
I'm
Do
looking
you
for it
hate
right
black
now.
people? Okay, that makes a bit more sense.
Here it is. The race purity test.
Oh god.
The first question: you've DoorDashed a meal during a heavy snowstorm. Fought the racist allegations with, "I'm not a racist. I have black friends."
Okay, so it gets a lot more pointed after the first one. Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to hear more? Because there's a
No,
lot of shit going on here.
no,
Alright, yeah.
no, I do
Figured
not.
no.
I really don't think that's necessary.
Is this stream appropriate?
Ugh.
That reminds me of the fucking like Markiplier. Like, is this necessary to the game? Is this pertinent information for my everyday life?
In reference to what? Was it?
He was playing Yandere Simulator and he found the panty the
Right,
panty selection thing. And he goes, is this
Ugh,
necessary to the
dude.
game?
I don't want to
Not very adapted,
weird piece of
so.
information. Like it's just a fact of the matter. YouTube used to be so different, and the reason I know that's true is because I know for a fact that Markiplier did Honey Pop videos.
That's how I got into it, and that's why I have 55 hours on that. Wait, no, 55? Let me hold on.
So,
I'm trying to get
all right, so that's on stream now. That's just out there
I'm an open book.
for employers.
So, yeah, 55.7
future
hours.
Partners, yeah.
Future partners.
No, I know. As I said that, I was like, oh wait, you're in a committed relationship, but
Yeah.
still.
Connor, no politics. Also, Connor, racial purity says. Granted, it was not Connor who brought it
Yeah,
up.
Connor didn't bring that up. Connor didn't know that existed. So, I'm just trying to order my Panda Express
I
here.
I went to the bathroom. Yeah. Racist says, I'm white as the snow in the storm. Thank you, Dama. Same, Dama. I guess we're all just white here. Well,
You want to know my
we're-
favorite joke that sounds like it's gonna be racist and then it isn't?
Do tell.
This is not a fun setup, but it's an.
This is
My
a
favorite.
great
No,
stream.
my favorite joke is how do you find Will Smith in the snow? You look for the Fresh Prince.
Oh.
That's the joke, and it's fun.
One of my
Right,
one
but
of my
people
favorite,
always
one of my
make it
favorite jokes is,
racist.
What
That's
do you,
the-
what do you call what do you call a black person that flies a plane?
A pilot, you racist.
Pilot, you fucking racist.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have definitely heard that one. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're walking on thin ice here.
Is it if,
Two
if,
white
like,
men.
Well, I guess. But I mean, like, I don't know. I think to be able to talk about it and just like make fun of how ridiculous some people sound by how ridiculous racist people sound. Because that's where it comes from. It comes from it's a subversion of expectation based off of how ridiculous that racist people sound.
I do understand that.
It's legitimately, it's all satire based off of the fact that when it comes down to it, oh, they look different, so you don't like them. That's kind of fucking weird, gang.
Yeah. I mean,
It's a
the fact of the
logical
matter is that like I do totally agree, but I'm a YouTuber, and I just sometimes I'm like, oh man, we're making fun of racist people, but even so, I'm like, the fact that we're even just using the word racist that much, I'm like, man, YouTube doesn't like that.
Yeah,
YouTube
no,
doesn't
I
like
get
that we
it.
do that.
I forget that our jobs are different, and like I don't have to worry about like the. I mean, I guess I kind of do to an extent now. but
Everyone
even then, like,
does have to socially censor themselves.
Yeah.
That's what it means to be human.
for sure. But like, you probably have to worry about it a lot more than I do, and I guess I gotta be more.
Yes.
More open
The,
to that.
the,
Okay.
the thing is, like, I'm never out here actually being racist. I know that enough about myself that I never
Oh,
feel
yeah.
the need to, like,
I've-
defend it. But it is that thing where I'm like, ooh, we're
Yeah,
we're
right.
in the zone. We're in the zone where
Matt
things
says,
get
I'm sorry,
clipped.
55 hours on what? Honey Pop.
Yeah,
H-U-N-I-E-P-O-P.
yeah. We're in the zone where things get clipped, and 55 hours is gonna get clipped.
Oh yeah, so Honey Pop is a
No.
match 3 game where a love fairy teaches you how to romance women. It's very sad, but back when younger Logan found Markiplier playing that game and found it very intriguing. And then as I got older-
Markiplier, the
I was like,
internet's
you know what?
dad, kind of, a little bit.
Yeah, and then
More like
as
Uncle.
when I grew older and I finally had money from a job, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play that fucking game. And because I have a weird thing where I love 100%ing games. I still have not 100% that game. That's why I have 55 hours. It is a
That's why.
ridiculously hard game to 100%, and that's why I have the amount of time on it.
That's why.
because it's unreal difficult. Getting 100%, because one of the achievements is you have to get 100% of items, like levels and everything in the game, and all the information about everything. And legitimately, I found a fucking guide for it online that's like 45 pages long. I was like, what the hell? Okay,
You need a shovel
the DoorDash thing
for this
reminds me of
fucking
the
hole
delivery
you're
guy-
digging.
No,
Oh,
alright.
is that a good one? Yeah, that
The
response
DoorDash
felt
thing reminds
warranted.
me of the delivery guy from No, I'm Not Human. Yeah, he's the delivery driver. YouTube is such an awful place for serious discussion. Like when someone says sewer slide, I'm done, dude.
That
or
actually
like
does piss me off.
Or
Unaliving, yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
I hate having to do it. I have done it.
Yeah, but like, I being somebody who deals with darker topics, because you have in your Dark Americana video, you talked about police brutality.
Yeah.
And you didn't censor yourself on it.
No.
Nor should I think you should. When you're talking about serious topics, you're doing yourself and the people watching a disservice by talking about it in anything other than the full gravity of the situation.
Yeah, and I do think that is my main criticism of that kind of censorship, is that by not allowing me to talk about the thing that it is, about taking someone's own life in so many words, you're I don't want to say you're not reducing what it means, because clearly you're giving a lot of power to what it is, but you're making it taboo to discuss, which is kind of consistently part of the problem for stuff like
Suicide
that.
should be talked about.
Yes.
And like a lot of people, the reason that I think so many people do or maybe a final step for a lot of people is that they didn't have anyone to talk to about it because it's seen as such a taboo subject. And I think that being able to talk to the people that you care about in a very open and like, hey, I care about you. I'm worried about where you are, and not being scared to talk about these things because genuine concern can help a lot.
It truly, but beyond that, I think that, you know, the issue with depression and the issue with a lot of the issues that
People are
are
arguing about Canada in the
behind.
chat.
That's fine. We can talk about that in a second. But I do want to finish out this thought, which is
Yes.
one of the larger problems that comes, that is a symptom or rather a cause maybe of suicide, is loneliness, is not having someone to talk to in the first place.
Sure.
And so, so your point is totally valid that the most healthy thing you can do is have an active dialogue with someone about what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, and what is healthy and what's normal, and just how to go about it. But the other thing is, when you don't have that, when you don't have someone to talk to, and you aren't going to a therapist, or you aren't, you know, you don't have coworkers who even can, whatever, is that a lot of people find comfort at the end of the day in streamers or in media or in whatever.
Yeah.
And if those people can't acknowledge that it's a real thing and talk honestly about that experience and their own experience, because I'll be fully real with you guys, I have had moments where I've not been in the healthiest of mindsets and have had
Same.
brushes with that side of mental illness.
Also, thank you, Nick, for saying suicide is bad in your opinion. I agree. Thank you, Nick.
Not incorrect, but
Yeah.
it's an incredibly nuanced thing that, like so many things, book bannings, blatant censorship of film, like video games, whatever. There's a time and a place to say, hey, this is not appropriate. But for the most part, things need to be made because people need to see more than what they've already been seeing. If everything is just what you're already comfortable with, then there's no reason to consume it in the first place.
Yeah.
You don't always need to be pushing your boundaries, but like, do you only want to hear jokes you've already heard before? No.
No.
And this doesn't even have anything to do with like, make offensive jokes. It doesn't. A knock-knock joke that you've never heard before, but that's good. You'd want to hear that over hearing the same knock-knock joke over and over, because even that is a little outside of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is, here's every joke I know. And here's a joke you've never heard. And it's a little bit outside it. And that's what makes the joke funny.
And that's,
so you need to...
think it's so important that, you know, when talking about this topic, because like Connor said, I've had my spurs, my moments, and there's another aspect of those feelings where, especially in the situation that I'm in, I started feeling like that how dare I think this way sort of mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, I do this thing where, like, how dare I complain about anything when I'm in the position that I am. And it goes for a lot of things, and I still do that, where I think that, like, being in the place that I am, how dare I be sad, how, like, it almost feels like, why should I be complaining about anything? But like, talking to other people and being like, no, like, and I've heard it, and also streamers talk about it. Connor and I have talked about this, where just because you're in a good position does not necessarily mean that there are things going on in the background. Like, you hear too many stories
things are
about
not going on in the background. Yeah.
that people have the biggest smile but hide the biggest demons.
Yeah.
And,
I mean,
and
there's
that's
that very famous, almost like kind of cliche at this point, Instagram post that's like the face of depression, and then it's like Chester Bennington, it's Robin Williams, and they're all smiling. Yeah. It's real, and you know, that's a bit of a grandiose kind of face to put on it. Yeah, okay, he found the weed strain. That's a bit of a grandiose face to put on it, because obviously not every depressed person is perfectly masking it with like a totally exuberant, outgoing, optimistic personality. But the larger message behind it is valuable, which is that, you know, these things, they don't always look the same. They're not always something you can track. Just, oh, he's bummed out, he's a real Eeyore, and that means there's the sign. You know,
if I may be open, if everyone's okay with this, I guess warning if you're not into super heavy topics. A lot of mine resulted from a breakup that I was in, and I started getting the feelings of, I guess I can call it worthlessness, or not being able to feel valued, because I felt like that my value was, I was an extremely codependent person, and I have worked on it, and I have become more of an independent, even with my partner, and it helps that she's an extremely independent person, and I find that very, very attractive about her. I think that she is a wonderfully independent woman who does a wonderful job being herself at all times of the day, 24/7, and I love that. She's helped me a lot. But the point that I got to is where, like, I think that I've always been scared of the end, I guess, in some ways. I am Christian, so I do believe in an afterlife. And
By the way, can we go to bed?
If you've read, or if you're familiar at all about, the Christian Bible,
The Christian
you know
Bible.
well, there are different Bibles like Quran, Torah, stuff like that.
Holy
that are
texts.
called like biblical literature and
Sure.
other ways. So, is that suicide is not things, great things come from that.
Yeah.
And so I have gotten to a point where I think I was scared because I didn't, and then I also thought that, like, I had the thought that I would never do it, but I thought about what it would be like if I wasn't there, and that's I think that is an easy pipeline, and I'm happy to say that I'm not there anymore. I am a very happy person, and I have gotten out of that, and I feel great. But that being said, like, it's really easy to fall into
The end
those
of Very Grim
feelings,
Magnus
'cause
Archives
how many-
reference. I'm sorry, but I just saw that, and it's... Yeah, okay, referenced. Anyway, continue, I'm sorry.
But if you, like, it's hard to get out of that place sometimes. And so, something that I have found is that, like, talking to the people that I care about the most, and even sometimes just being by myself, allowing myself to think, or if thinking is not what I need right now, turning on content. Connor's videos actually helped me a lot. It's part of the reason I like the Apathy of Time so much, is it was the first video that I watched after my breakup. And on a night that was fucking awful, it was a glimmer.
That's,
And
that's interesting to hear. I did not know that.
Yeah, I have not told anyone that. But I just feel like indulging yourself into the positive things when you feel like that, and recognizing that not every single moment is the end. Because, like I said, I know a lot of people who have been breakups and have felt very similar things. And I know a lot of people who haven't been through breakups and just live that because of brain chemistry. Or any number of aspects really can change your life and the lives of people around you. So trying to find the best comfort that you can.
Escapism isn't always a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. Distracting yourself is it's a temporary solution, but because the best thing you can do is sometimes handle your demons head on.
Have I ever? Sorry.
Yeah. Is to handle your demons head on, and the way that I got out of it is like, I distracted myself for a while with some, like, things that are really not gonna help me in the long game, fucking whoring myself and fucking vaping and drinking, which is not healing. And when finally things started getting better is when I took a look at myself in the mirror and had a full conversation with myself about how I felt, and I started talking to the people I cared about. Most of all, my roommate, who is probably my lifelong best friend at this point. And those moments really shine out in my head as, like, I think that they are so important, and I feel very, very lucky to have those people. And I don't know. I guess that the full point I'm trying to make is that things can be bad, but it doesn't have to be the end. And I pray that anybody who is in a bad position or a bad spot finds some way to get themselves through it. Because the world can be pretty bleak sometimes. I understand that a lot of people go through some stuff, and all I can do is hope that people are keeping themselves safe and try to look past the the bad times, even when you're going through the bad times. And it's harder to see it.
Yeah.
That's my piece.
No, it's valuable, and I know that this topic of conversation somehow, just like last stream, it's gotten very serious and a little bleak, and I promise we won't keep it that way, but I, kind of in a similar brain, I did want to share a little personal anecdote here, just because, I don't know, I think about it a lot, and I actually don't know if I've told you this, maybe I have, but back...
Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, back when I was in kind of the worst headspace I've been in, I don't know, maybe the second worst in my life. I don't know. The second time I got there, I had different avenues. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I got to a really bad place, and there was a night, or a day, rather, when I was there. I was there. It was happening. That was it. But, I did end up holding off on my plans because I had just started playing Breath of the Wild and I really wanted to finish it first, and I was like, okay, I'll just do that, and then after that I will continue with my plans. And then I never did continue with my plans because not because I actually my philosophy is that for a lot of people, your brain finds a way around its self-destruction, and Breath of the Wild is just what my brain landed on, and it could have been anything. But powerfully to me, Breath of the Wild was the thing that I focused on, and I loved playing it so much that by the time I was done with it, and it wasn't because of the game, it was because of other shit going on in my life, but it just, by the time I had reached the end of the game, I didn't feel that way anymore. And so there was a weird chemical part of my brain that was like, oh, Breath of the Wild did that. The reason I'm not depressed in this way anymore is because of Breath of the Wild. It's not. But the reason I'm alive might be, technically.
Yeah.
And that's, I give a lot of power to that. For a long time, I called Breath of the Wild my favorite game, and it's still in my top 5, I would say. Maybe Tears of the Kingdom. They're kind of married in my head.
I think that Tears of the Kingdom had a weaker story, but sorry to get off of it. But
weaker story?
I think it did.
That surprises me.
I don't connect with it as hard, but Breath of the Wild, like...
They're both fantastic. I literally, I can't speak ill of either game.
Yeah.
But Breath of the Wild specifically has...
Tears of the Kingdom was just...
monumentally good. And I have to say, the world design, it was... how did they manage to make a world that I was completely familiar with feel totally unique? It was really,
right?
It was awesome.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that saying that Breath of the Wild is part of the reason that you are still breathing is like, it's fair, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. This topic of conversation, it's not bumming me out, but it's like, man, we've been here for a while.
It's a serious conversation.
Yeah.
And I understand that like we don't necessarily want to just hold on to it. So I'm gonna read the chat that are probably talking about this, and then we'll move
and the Canada thing. What was happening there?
Oh, I don't even know. Quebec is an essential piece of Canada and Canadian culture. I think people were just arguing about French Canadians. Finding a reason to live one more day, no reason is a bad reason. Yeah, for sure. No matter what people think or say, no one truly wants to die. People who attempt often regret it immediately or immediately after. Yeah, there's plenty of stories of that. That's a good point. But yeah, no, I do not. We can move off of this, but I will say that for everyone who is dealing with some sort of mental thing, you are not alone.
Definitely not.
Things will get better, and sometimes it doesn't feel like it. Sometimes it feels like it just continues to go. But I promise you that there is light at the end of the tunnel.
There are, you will find, and again, this last thing I'm gonna say before I talk about something silly, like maybe we go on a goblin hunt or something.
Sex spelled wrong.
Okay. Last thing I'm gonna say is, I know it's really easy, as someone in both of our positions who are in, better spaces than we were previously, who have also been afforded a lot of opportunities to say, hey, it gets better because it got better for us, so that way it'll definitely get better for you. And I know that it's also easy not to believe that. But the fact of the matter is that life is very chaotic, and that chaos can be pretty damaging sometimes, but chaos works both ways. Sometimes good surprises happen. Sometimes you're in the worst place you've ever been in your life, and then something appears out of nowhere and totally changes things. And you can't rely on that, but you can always hope for it. And that's my final piece. That's the last thing I'm going to say.
There's a quote by the Marvel character Vision where he says, "People think that order and chaos are somehow different and try to control it." And I think that is a very interesting quote where what you were talking about with life can get chaotic. Yeah. Sometimes order is chaos and chaos is order. And trying to find your way
Thanks for that, Big Chumpy. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. I'm just going to comment on it now.
Freckle thigh fuck.
Feels very relevant and good for the conversation, but hey, we were looking for a way to kind of boost ourselves out of Seriousville, so that's a great way to do it. Thank you so much, Big Chumpy.
Yeah, and thank you everyone who listened.
Yeah, look, the closing thoughts. I mean, we did it. We did the whole conversation. Fucking 2 white guys talking on a thing. It never been done before. We should start a podcast. But I don't know. Everyone's got interesting experiences. Some people are just better about talking about them. I don't know if we talked about them well, but we did the talking, and if it helped anyone or if it just made anyone feel seen, great. That's all that we want. That's all we care about. But anyway, freckle thigh fuck.
I'm noticing a lot of people in the stream are like repeat. I'm really curious about,
I see a lot of the same people in my streams. I like it a lot.
I'm really curious. Because I remember I got in trouble at work because whenever I saw Connor streaming, I would try to jump in, and my boss would be like, "Hey, I need you on the line right now. What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm really curious, like, what do you guys, like, I know for a lot of you it's really, really late, which means that, like,
you're staying up,
you guys are waiting for the stream, you guys are night owls, or it's just like, oh, Connor stream, yeah.
Well, I stream inconsistently. I stream in the morning sometimes, too, and I still see a lot of the same people, so that's really
So I'm really curious, do you guys, like, do you post every time before you stream?
No, not always.
No. So, night owl here, okay. So, I wonder...
I think some people are just fucking ride or dies, and they see that notification and they click without thinking, and if that's you, hell yeah, I really appreciate that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Lord knows that I try to catch almost every single stream. I had to miss the last one because I was getting plasma torn out of my body.
Gross.
Woohoo.
Way to phrase it. All of it. All gross.
Connor's morning streams are mostly during my school, but I'm able to catch the tail end usually. Okay. So you guys are... So some of you guys actually are, like, in the middle of doing stuff. Like, I feel so bad for the people. I mean, I guess if you're a night owl and this is, like, part of, like, you're doing other stuff while you're watching, I guess that's cool. But, like, that's insanity. Like, 3 a.m. catching the stream. Like, that's wild. Good for you. Night owl is a bit iffy. My circadian rhythm defaults to nocturnal instead of diurnal. Is that what it's called, diurnal? I didn't know it had a name.
I actually think I have heard
during
that.
The day and asleep during the night? Is that what that's called?
I think so. I think I've heard
that.
It makes sense.
Big Chumby.
Dia, day, nocturne, night.
That's awesome, Big Chumby. Like, thanks for the fucking comment. That's excellent. I love learning shit like that. Like something that I've known about my entire life. It actually has a name. That's fucking so cool. I didn't know it had a name. I always just called it like normal sleep cycle or something like that. The intended sleep cycle or something like that.
God's sleep cycle.
Method, yeah. No, but that's awesome. That's oh man.
God intended.
That makes me like really like happy, and I don't know why. I just love learning shit like that. That's so cool.
It's interesting. Okay, total non sequitur, but who here's watched Never Stop Blowing Up?
I have.
Oh wait, have you?
Yeah.
The whole thing? Oh, you haven't.
I've been watching a lot of fucking Dropout. In fact,
fucking hysterical.
About 10 minutes ago, my my subscription renewed.
Nice. I love Dropout. I love Dropout. You know, Brendan was doing a whole campaign for Zoran. I don't know if you saw that on Instagram. He was doing like a phone, like a calling. What do they call it? A phone where people come and volunteer to call people and say, "Hey, will you vote for Zora?" Like all that stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. A phone
Yeah.
bank? No. A
Call
telethon? Maybe? A telethon?
Call center?
Well, a call center's a location, I'm pretty sure, but
Luckily, Conrad streamed while I'm having my lunch break or the free time in between classes. Cool.
nice. Yeah, I
In fact,
stream kind of
most
inconsistently.
phobias have aphilia, as opposed like nyctophobia and nyctophilia.
So you can be like
Was
arachnophobic and
different.
probably arachnophilic, which means you really like spiders like too much, I imagine. Right.
Does that mean
Pedophobia and
there's a
probably pedophilia.
pedophobia?
Logically it would make sense,
Fear of
right?
children? Let me look this up really quick.
You know what? I guarantee you that's a real thing. It might not be called that specifically, but the fear of children has to be a phobia. I guarantee you that's a phobia.
Pedophobia is a term used to describe an irrational or persistent fear of children. Huh.
This is interesting.
I am in the middle of getting arrested. I was looking up. Damn it!
Because of No, because of other stuff. Not that. Not because of not that reasons though.
Hey, it was better than fucking. It was somebody who really doesn't like kids, as opposed to the much worse alternative.
Yeah. Of the two pedos you want to meet, pedophobic's probably better.
Yeah, honestly, if I like bring my kid to the park and there's not a dude in a van, rather a guy who's like, no.
I'm
Get that
like,
shit away from me.
you shouldn't be at a park, but either way,
Like,
neither
maybe-
of them.
Maybe he's out there with his dog or something. He sees my kid. I just watch him like trip over a mailbox or something, running away. I'm like, yeah, honestly.
I'm like,
if a
yeah,
guy was
that's
like,
the
oh,
appropriate reaction.
Yeah, if a guy was pedophobic, I'd be like, oh, dude,
I'm pedophobic. I hate all pedos.
damn right. Damn,
Preach,
yeah, damn
brother.
right. Preach, brother. We were having a conversation today in my household where they're like, do you guys think the pedophile? Okay, actually, this is when I get into a weird political space. Like, do you guys think the pedophile should be put to death? I'm like, yeah.
Oh boy.
We can just end it right there, but I just think that it was funny that we were talking about that and then said, I hate all pedophiles. I'm like, yeah, me too.
I definitely hate all pedophiles. We can totally leave it right there.
Is bibliophilia... Wait, like, bibliophilia isn't a sexual art, but pedophilia... Wait, oh, wait. Alright, hold on. There's a lot of things I want to look up right now. You guys are just fucking flexing my muscle right now. Or my brain muscle right now. Alright. Biblia... There's a bibliophobia as well. Pedis, the Latin root just means child in Latin, also where we get pedals and pedestrians. Makes sense. Bibliophilia, sorry. The love of books. Bibliophilia is the love of books. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily have to be
Right.
sexual.
Well, I think
Bibliophobia.
it's just an
Intense
attraction
fear
to
of books or reading.
bibliophobia. Well, of course,
What causes that?
that's genuinely where my mind went to first, but I was like, oh, it's probably got to do bibliophobia. Yeah, it makes sense. Or bibliophilia.
Oh, dyslexia or ADHD. I guess dyslexia is saying like, oh, I don't.
And probably also like a related trauma, like if you had a teacher or someone who made you feel terrible for something like that. I don't know if you were abused, whatever.
Yeah, for sure. That makes sense. I feel like a lot of phobias are based off of like childhood stuff.
I would imagine so.
Like for
makes
me,
sense
my
to me.
apophobia, my fear of bees. I got stung by a ton of bees.
Yeah.
As a kid.
Well, weren't they hornets?
Yes, but
The brain
It-
can't tell the
same-
difference.
same deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could show me a honeybee and I'd be like, get that bitch away from me.
Yeah. You could show me a male bee and I would be like, no, even
Get
though
that
they're male
bitch
bees.
away from
Yeah.
me. I don't care if it doesn't have a stinger. I'm
Yeah.
not sticking around to find out.
He's gonna try to fuck my wife.
No, it's like Dad with snakes, where he's
B-movie
like, oh, that's a
reference.
garter snake. I don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
Get that shit away from me.
It's crazy. Dad would have us like go down and do shit under the deck. And
there
we'd
was
be
a
like,
snake.
why? And he'd be like, because there are snakes down there. And we'd be like, so you're going to send your children to go deal with it? And he's like, yeah, you're goddamn right I am.
Yeah. He's like, I get to make adult decisions.
Yeah.
This one is.
You go
deal
fight
with
the snakes.
Go deal with the bull snake that is completely harmless, but not to me.
I didn't mind them. Genuinely. I'm
Well,
much
yeah,
less
I
a
know
fan
it's
of
like
spiders
reptiles.
than snakes.
Oh my god, spiders.
I hate spiders.
I told you guys. I literally told you guys during the last stream. I have appa and arachnophobia. I might just be insectophobic at this point.
Isn't
not
it
like bugs.
entophobic?
Correct.
Yeah.
Entophobic. And there's this video that I keep fucking getting,
Oh boy.
And I hate Instagram for it, because I know they're fucking with me. It's a video of this guy or girl, they never show their face, who owns a bunch of big bugs, and they keep showing this fucking rhino beetle that
Rhino beetles are cool though.
And it like opens up its fucking back, and it like makes this fucking sound, and I just I might be antiphobic.
Don't you dare ever show Logan Silk Song or Hollow Knight.
Those are two of my favorite games. Like, Hollow Knight, I have called my favorite game of all time.
I mean, they don't even look
You're
like
killing
bugs, though.
You are a bug. Yeah, they don't really look like bugs.
Yeah.
Like there's like the shit, like there's the fucking wasp characters that shoot the hornets at you. Or
They look like bugs. Some of them look like
do,
bugs.
but they're more fucking annoying, and also there's a creepy, crawly, weird looking thing to bugs and real life
Oh,
bugs.
I get it. I
like,
hate bugs.
When you look at art, you're like, oh, that somebody drew that.
Okay, well, yeah, where's this going? I love this. You don't think God intentionally designed bugs to look like that?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying that when you look at bugs, because they are real, and because of how, like, look at their fucking legs with all the spines coming
Okay.
off of it.
Wait, okay, so wait, so the point you're making here is that you can look at art and you're like, man, that's beautiful because it's not real. But you look at a bug and you think, man, that's real, and therefore,
Well, no, because my brain can literally parse the fact that art can't bite me.
Oh, okay, wait, you're talking specifically about
That
Hollow
art
Knight's
can't
art.
plant bug eggs in my skin.
Is that what you're worried about bugs doing?
No, I just think that they're weird to look at, and I don't like the general look of them and feel of them, and I think that the thought of them makes me itchy.
No, I'm with you. That's genuinely how I feel about bugs too, but
Ugh, dude, the
just like
fucking
the
rhino.
logic.
I know I'm thinking about it. I hate rhino beetles. I hate bugs. Alright. Fun fact, axolotls are physically immortal, so as long as they have enough calories. Really? Oh.
it's probably
I think I
true
actually
about
gave
some
myself-
stuff. I think that's true about
I
water
think I
bears.
actually gave myself tryptophobia a few months ago. Ever since I looked it up on Google, I get queasy when I see clusters of holes in everyday life. We
Hey,
talked
I
about
think
this
that
last
means you
time.
just have tryptophobia. If you looked it
Yeah.
up and you immediately felt unsettled, I think you might just have it. I don't think you just.
We talked
like-
about this last time in the last stream, but like the EMT stuff with the bees that I talked about, the hornet's nest. Yeah. I think Connor remembers what I'm talking about.
I do, but
Yeah.
I will actually say that on that note, my food has just arrived.
All right. Let's finish up chat really quick. with
Yeah,
Ryan.
let's do some chat talk.
So Logan, Australia. Talking about that, the devs are also Australian. Dude, there's this one spider. It might be like a weaver of some sort. That is like, it's a huge
Is it the
spider.
orb weaver? The
No,
yellow
it's
orb
the hunter.
weaver?
It's the hunter spider. That's what it is.
Oh,
huntress
hunters or
spider.
huntsmen? Huntsmen?
Huntress spider.
Huntress.
No, huntsman. Thank you.
Yeah, I've heard of huntsmen. Yeah.
I've been playing too much fucking Risk of Rain 2. Apparently it's a spider that is very homey, and it's like impact on the world is actually great because it kills a lot of like unnecessary like pests and shit like that. And its entire job, like apparently if you have one in your home, you basically get free pest control, and people are very like, oh good, I have this guy here. But they also like to do this thing called hiding in cramped spaces that are cool. So there's a lot of people who talk about online. Laserbeam is one of them, where he opens up the sun blinder in your car, and one of them jumps out and hits you in the face.
Yikes. I don't
Yeah.
like that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah. Logan, don't look it up, but bobbit worms are hella cool. Now I'm gonna fucking look it up.
Okay.
Bobbit worm. Oh, fuck you. Don't want to be that guy, but spiders aren't bugs. I know they're arachnids. That's why I said I have arachnophobia.
Wait. Aren't spiders not insects?
They're technically they're not bugs, or insects and bugs are technically different. I don't know the difference well enough, but all I know is that spiders are arachnids.
I thought spiders were bugs but weren't insects. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay, then said, but it didn't happen. Referring to tryptophobia, but it didn't happen before, and now it does. Like I see a bunch of dots and go, oh fuck. I wonder what tryptophobia is based off of. Like because like a lot of the times. Like,
it's 100%
Psycho-
got to be a sickness thing. Like seeing
Maybe, yeah.
pores and rashes, and like it's about the human body, about your skin.
Psychologists, a lot. I've done a lot of study of this. Psychologists link a lot of phobias and philias to childhood and the things that happened during your childhood. So like, if you really fucking like something, then your childhood there might have been some sort of stimuli you had to those sort of things. And if you like, there was a really bad experience you had with something, you're probably gonna grow up not liking those things. Like I know people when they were like 6 got like jumped at by a really really happy dog, and just don't do dogs.
I couldn't do
Now
dogs
it's
for a long
funny.
time because one time I went to a house thing with Dad, and a bulldog chased me onto a bench and then knocked me off of it. And I was very scared of dogs for a long time.
I was talking about your buddy's little sister. Yeah, I'm sure you're familiar with the one I'm talking about. Chrissy.
I don't know
His-
what you're talking about.
Chrissy, your
No,
friend.
I
his
know
little
who,
sister?
I know who that
Oh.
is, but I don't know the story
she
you're
had a dog.
referencing.
She just had a dog thing.
Okay.
They are like the size of your head. Yeah, I figured that out. Oh yeah, those guys very fast. Great. Fun fact: dolphins commit the same crimes as humans, except they don't have the concept of sin.
I think about that a lot. Is that dolphins do things that are morally not super great, and you know that they have enough conscious thought to comprehend that what they're doing
Well-
is not good, but there are no laws or rules, and
Well,
that
we do
shouldn't
kill
dictate
animals.
morality. Right, but it actually goes beyond that. But like, they're not
wanna get a
laws or
bigger-
rule. Laws should not dictate one's own choices and decision making, but like, I don't know. I think about dolphins in that context a lot. Like, we try to give them human morality, despite the fact that they're not human.
Yeah, they're.
So,
But also, I think what you were saying was a joke about the dolphin thing, the concept of sin. But if you want to get biblical with it, technically animals don't have souls,
right.
so they don't.
Your dog,
act the same way that we do.
your cat, your hamster, soulless.
But-
Basically
all right.
doesn't matter to God.
I know Connor has to get his food, so we'll wrap this up really quick.
And I'm joking. God loves
yeah.
your
Yo-
dog specifically.
Yo, what are we talking about? I said don't look it up. I know you didn't, but you intrigued me.
Yeah.
Spiders are cool. Some of them discovered.
Don't think
scuba
about
diving.
breathing. Sorry.
No, it's always don't think about blinking for me that pisses me off.
Your tongue is in your mouth.
It is. That one's never bothered me.
Oh, okay.
Spiders are cool. Some of them discovered scuba diving. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of spiders
What?
in the ocean. I don't like it either.
Why? We're
He-
not safe.
I love
anywhere.
spiders so fucking much. Why? Bugs don't.
Some
have
people
a
just
proper
gotta be
biological definition.
interesting.
Insects are their own thing, and arachnids are their own thing. All right. Actually, Dama. According to entomology, a bug is an insect in the group Hemiptera and must have a piercing mouth part. Piercing mouth part. There's another reason that bugs.
We
Man,
have piercing mouth parts.
Yeah, but when you say it like that, it pisses me off.
Are we bugs?
I fucking hope not.
Would
Are we
it
the
be
true
less
insect
scary?
living on someone's skin?
Would it be more okay? Have you Franz Kafka's The Metamorphosis? If you woke up tomorrow morning as a bug, would you be more or less scared of other bugs?
Probably more because they're bigger now.
No.
also they can bully
A
you.
human-sized bug. That was part of the story. Have you ever read The
Oh,
Metamorphosis? You should. It's very
No,
short
but
and good.
I hope
but
I have a bug-sized lifespan.
well, he died like the same day in that book.
Yeah, great,
So-
perfect.
But like
I would-
that's kind of
no.
Because his family like sort of killed him. It's a
That's
depressing book. Kafka was he had issues. He felt like everyone hated him despite the fact that everyone
well,
loved him.
Well, Connor, have you thought about this? There's a ship. Let's call it, I don't know.
The ship of
something.
Theseus. Okay.
Yeah, I know it's more of a...
If the ship turns into a bug, is it
If the
still
ship
a
turns into
ship?
bug, is it still a ship? And if you take off the wing of the bug
And you
replace
put
it with
on
wood,
a bat's wing,
and no,
is
if
it
you
still
take off,
a bug?
No, if you take off a piece of the
is it still a
wing
ship?
and you put wood on it, is it still a bug?
And if you turn a bus into an airplane, is it still a boat? Answer me this.
Hey, well, technically, planes are also.
If you
called
get into an
Airbuses, so-
elevator and you get off the elevator and you're in space, what would you do?
If you wake up one day but you haven't, are you alive?
If you wake up one day and then you go to
If you-
bed, that's
If you
What you're
if you
supposed
go
to
to
do.
bed and wake up on a farm and you're a horse, are you still human?
if you're a horse, but you could think like a human. Does that make you
This is-
human? Kind of.
If you're a human who thinks like a horse, are you a horse?
Are crows humans? Yes. Kind of.
Like, Connor and I have been on this weird grind recently. We'll just like take a song and then replace major lines with horse.
There's
It's
certain
like,
words that are just always funny to me. Horse.
I'm not gonna say.
Dude, Discord is making you cut the fuck out. No one knows what you're singing.
Okay, fine.
Sing quieter.
What was the song I was just singing? Oh no.
Did
They
you forget?
say that a horse can save us.
I'm not gonna stand here and wait. And nay, sure.
Yeah, that's what
I hold on to the wings of the horse and watch as they all fly away. Or gallop away. Fine.
And they're watching us.
Watching us.
Watching us.
Horse, horse, horse.
As they gallop
A
away.
little Nickelback horse reference for you guys. How do you feel about that? Nickelback,
That gets
very
too much
first
hate,
concert
and
I ever
horses
went
get
to.
too much hate.
Horses get plenty of love.
No, they get too much hate.
Fine. Okay, well,
All right.
Chat,
This has been enough.
it's been a
enough frustrating
pleasure.
talk.
We did some goblin huntings. We didn't catch one this time, but we will next time.
Unfortunately.
Uh,
And, you know, we will definitely keep talking about equines.
and other things. Other things that have nothing the fuck to do with what we're playing, because that's kind of the most fun part of doing this.
Yeah.
So,
If you guys liked seeing me, please let Connor know. I said this in last stream, but yeah, please let Connor know if you enjoyed seeing me. I love being on this channel. You guys are really sweet. And, yeah, so, Connor, I'll let you do your outro, and I'll just sit here and look pretty.
cool. Yeah, very good. Well, Boneheads, it has been an absolute pleasure tonight. I don't tend to have like a very specific script I follow, but you know, all the good stuff. Thank you for all the support on the Fears to Fathom series. The last episode should be coming out next couple days here. I'm just finishing up some sponsor stuff, and then very shortly after that, there will be a little compilation video, just putting the entire series together, minus any ads, introductory stuff, all that good stuff. So, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. If you were here for the stream, oh, by the way, actually, you know what? I'll bring Logan back into it for this for a second. Do you want to say goodbye to the people who are in chat really quickly?
Oh, yeah!
Yeah.
Dama, I really appreciate you. You were probably the first person that I ever like got to be friendly with in chat, and I will call you out once again as I did last chat. So thank you for being you. Thank you, Tiger. Thank you, Loser. Thank you, Bat. Everyone who donated, that being Nick, Cameron, Dama, and
Yeah, thank you to Logan's friends.
Yeah, and Big
And
Chumby.
Dama. And Dama.
Dama is, yeah, I said Dama.
Right.
And Chumby, you guys are legends. Thank you guys so much for your guys' donations.
Truly.
Connor, I'm sure appreciate he can speak for himself.
I do.
But yeah,
Appreciate it.
It's awesome, and I'm very, very happy that Connor has this community.
And your support also will be going to Logan once I once I look at the YouTube. I just want to let people know that you're not just donating to me during these streams.
I mean, like you said last time, I don't need money, but if somebody like sends a message like, "Oh, this is for Logan," then I'm fine taking it. Other than that, please take it for yourself. I do not mind.
All right. Well, either way, did we get everyone in chat? Did we say hello? Did we say goodbye to everyone?
Loser, Tiger, Dama, Bat, Chumby. I know there were some people who dropped earlier.
To the
If-
people we
back-
lost, no, that
Yes.
makes it sound way darker than it. To the people who left, Plasm User, Moonlight Lunara.
If Cam, Nick, Caden, Shelby, and Ash are still watching this, love you guys. I will see you guys momentarily. So
Okay.
Thank you for being part of this stream.
Indeed. That's going to do it for tonight, Boneheads. It's been so fun. I always enjoy these streams. I really appreciate how nice everyone is to Rattleson. If you guys like seeing him on the channel, just like he said, let me know. If you're on the stream, thanks for joining. I had a great time talking to you guys. If you watched after the fact, which I can't even imagine what that viewing experience would be like, I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Obviously, go watch the video essays, and I will see you guys later. There will be a new Fears to Fathom video very soon. Bye, everyone. It's been an absolute pleasure. Good night. Good night.